guys, what's up?
Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to our draft live stream. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started now. We are officially live, so I hope you guys are ready to go in the draft room and ready to go now. So our first pick is Dylan's Dynasty. It looks like he's still not here yet, so hopefully he pops in soon, or else, well, actually, I think he'll end up with David Johnson due to the auto draft, so we'll have to see. All right, give me just a second. Give us just a second, guys. We are still getting a few little technical things set up.
This is no bueno. So, you got to, I'm going to take that over. I need you working on this.
All right, guys, give me just a second. I'm going to go behind the scenes and work on this here.
We knew there'd be a little malfunction here and there. All right. Yeah, yeah, looking good. Keep it up there. A little higher, a little lower. That's about right. That's yeah, I'll fix it from there. I got it.
Alright, wait. Ooh.
We're about to start.
Guys, 3, 2, 1.
Go,
draft time! I'm back here. Hi.
Okay.
Alright, let's go, Dylan's Dynasty.
A lot of people are
I don't know. I can't tell if he's in yet, so
no,
I don't think he is, but it looks like the first pick does go to Dylan with David Johnson. So
let me see them. Let me see if I can. There's a way I can move this around, guys. Give me a second.
Let's see here. So how do you sign in, Patrick? Go on Yahoo Sports, and you can go ahead and sign in through there. So the second pick made. Let's see.
And
yep.
Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown goes. So guys, we are almost up. So.
Oh, there we are.
All right, so our turn is almost up, guys. So give us just a second while we see who we are going to pick.
Give us a second. Give us a minute.
As our first round pick. So.
How many seconds do we have? Is this us?
40. No.
Okay,
We have.
right.
Yeah. So we are next. So guys,
let's look at our list
in here. So these are all the
I'm telling you guys, this
available
one right here
players.
is what I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Let me see. I'm guessing.
Don't
I know.
Don't hit anything.
This one?
We don't want to give. No, because you're showing everybody our picks.
Oh. Whoopsie.
There you go, guys. The
oh, guys, sorry.
You can't see
Okay, here.
Here. Oh, Odell Beckham is gone.
Good. Who wants him?
All right. So give us just a minute, guys, and we'll let.
Who wants to take the first pick?
I see two people.
Who wants to make the first pick? Who wants to make the first pick? Because we got 31 seconds, guys.
All right, guys. Does somebody make the pick?
I already made the pick.
All right.
We know the pick.
What?
Make the pick. You don't know who it is? That's who it is.
All right, guys. My Cowboys Family drafts Lesean Mccoy in the first round from Buffalo. Oh, yeah.
Remember, he's going to be catching a lot of passes, guys.
That's
Woohoo!
right, so. All
right, kids are going to take a break. Snap out of here.
All right, guys. Yes. All right,
you want to hang?
Space is
all right.
limited
Well, she wants to stay. She wants to stay, but
you want to bounce?
he wants to play his video games. God, he's gone. You can't see it.
Bye. Can I see it for a second?
For a second, go ahead.
I just want to say hi to a few people.
All right.
Okay,
it looks like Aaron Rodgers just left, so.
Yeah, he was just picked.
Interesting. Aaron Rodgers off the board. Back going.
I'm gonna say hi to a few people. So hello, Zero God Loading. Hi, Wolf Rider. Hi, Bobby J. Johnson. Hi. I can't read it. The fourth one.
Hold on, let me do something
Patrick
here.
or Tobias?
Tobias. Okay, Tobias. Hi, Patrick. Hi. Okay, once again, stuck in a name.
Can't say those curses now, guys. Remember that, Patrick.
Yeah, so here, wait. Give me the mic, Jaden. Give me the mic.
Okay.
So, how about them Cowboys? You have to go to Yahoo Fantasy Sports, log into your account, and through there, something should pop up, and it should say join the draft. You should already be part of this. So, guys, just go to Yahoo Fantasy Football or Yahoo Sports. You can get on through there. Go ahead and log in through your account. So, it looks like... Matt Ryan went in the first round. Interesting choice there, whoever that was. I'll have to look.
I already studied.
So,
I see a second person.
All right. We got a long ways to go.
Brady won't last long.
Hold on, guys.
Yes.
The guy I was looking at was already left.
So, Jay Ajayi is gone. So, all right, guys, let us know
Oh, Zeke is off the board, guys.
Got him.
Who got Zeke?
Let's see.
Who dare draft Zeke so early? You have a lot of confidence. That's good. I like that.
Oh my God, it's hard to see.
Wait, no, maybe wait. I don't want anyone hearing.
So, and yes, guys, the draft picks are flying by because we have way too many teams So we need only 45 seconds. So, there's Tom Brady. He's gone.
Oh, quarterbacks going crazy. Hey, guys, there's 20 teams, and there's 32 quarterbacks in the NFL, and half 10 of them suck. So it's going to be, like bad. You don't want them on your team. So, guys, it's going to be close. It's interesting. How many people are out there?
Dark Visions, thanks for joining us. Alita Aubrey's upset. I took away the mic from
Little Gun?
Little Child.
Yeah, come here, Little Child.
I don't know. I forgot what
Do not give away our secrets.
I'm not going to give away any secrets.
You're not going to fool her, guys.
So,
Not gullible.
He's good at
here, so Gladiators is up now. So, guys,
Give us a like, guys, on the stream.
Like.
Subscribe if you haven't yet, but most of you have already. And go Cowboys. Here, hold on. Here you go.
yeah, so guys, just real quick, let's see. Gladiators is making his pick now. It looks like he went with Devontae Freeman from Atlanta.
Year, yeah.
Yes, so, all right. Risking it with Zeke Dude says Team Josh Jones. So, yes.
Who's the one that dropped the Z again? What's the name of the team? I got to keep an eye on them because it could be a work or trade in the future. Just in case. Yeah, get off our team. Hold on,
How does it?
Huh? Okay, let me do it. Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know what.
What are you trying to do?
So.
Oh, okay. No, here. Let me see.
Players for now. Just
okay.
To see
Yeah, leave it there.
Yeah.
Well, now we can't keep anything a secret because everybody sees.
Yeah,
we can't.
Oh, Murray is gone. A former.
DeMarco Murray. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Hey, guys, I'm going to say right now, I don't really know who you guys are unless you have your name from the stream.
Let us know what your team name is in the chat in either one, and let us know so that we can give you a shout out here.
Hope they can hear us.
Green is gone from Cincinnati.
Did you check the audio on it? Make sure.
So, yeah.
Okay, good.
Here.
Just in case. Okay, good.
We're good.
We're good.
I'm gonna beat you to him. Don't rush.
45 seconds each, guys.
Yeah, guys.
Tick, tick, tick. Cowboy, now Tobias is on. Cowboys, Argentina.
Thomas from New Orleans is gone. Are y'all really going off projected drafting? So no, dumb boys, this is just the easiest way to see what players are available and just to give you guys, out of the choices we have here, this is the best view. So.
Actually, I'm going to make this on the screen so we can see your chats as well a little bit better because we have it on this big screen and we can't see it up close. So
there we go, much better. So.
There you go.
Who took OBJ? I don't know, Patrick. You gotta stay on top of that. Oh, Kevin Booth, you are Dak Attack. Just to let you know, Dak Attack is my name in my other fantasy league. So, power to the Daks. So, let's see here. So, Jordy Nelson from Green Bay is gone.
We got to keep track of where we're going to be on this.
So how about them Cowboys? Let us know what your team name. Oh, there you are. You're almost up.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, he's up now.
Alshon Jeffrey, did you take Zeke because
What?
Look what he said.
Oh, really? You're an Eagle fan. You're an Eagle fan, and you took our boy Zeke. Thank you for that, Alshon Jeffrey. He knows what the team is. There's Dave.
How about them Cowboys?
I have more people. No.
So, all right. Oh, it looks
Jordan
like
Howard. She had his autograph.
Yeah.
On
my book bag.
Yeah. We wanted Zeke though.
Right.
This year we want to get any of them because we want to see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl.
And hey, you guys are really surprising me picking quarterbacks so early in the first round. I know we got a lot of teams, but like
they just took 4 of our quarterbacks.
Really?
I'm joking. I'm trying to throw it off.
Someone took Drew Brees.
You're picking rivals.
This is actually fun, guys. It's kind of exciting.
It is.
So, and guys, let us know if you're doing any other fantasy leagues. Who was your first round draft pick in your other leagues? Now that we're almost done with the first round here.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So actually, we are done with the first round.
Yeah, we're in the second round. Wait, what was a double pick there? Breeze and the other can't see, but yeah, see if we can go back. There we go. Oh, wait.
Breeze and Howard.
Okay, who was that picked? That was the blue helmet.
Dak
Attack. Okay, so we got back to back. Let's see. How about them Cowboys get Dak Prescott off the board?
Nice choice. You're gonna get lots of points with that Dak to Dez combo.
Oh my God.
He's being a homer. He's being a Cowboy fan there. All right, you can't blame him. Yeah, I be talking beep. Can't do that.
You be talking poop.
Yes, guys. So in the Yahoo chat, you guys can feel free to be as not family friendly as you would like.
What? Oh, and here,
in the Yahoo family chat, obviously on the YouTube
yes.
page, guys. Please keep it.
Don't cross any lines, racial stuff or sexist stuff.
Dak in the second round.
Guys, we gotta get ready.
Somebody took Amari Cooper. I don't know who it was, but somebody did. So.
Now we're gonna do some investigating here, guys.
Brandon Cooks was taken by Patrick, I think. Doug Baldwin was taken. I don't know who most of the people are, so I'm not going to say who did, but
don't give anything away.
I'll say the players.
Let's go down a little bit. Let me see what we got. Oh,
Who's
wow.
D. Thomas?
Ooh, Rob Gronkowski.
Who's D. Thomas?
Sorry.
Ooh, Tony Romo.
Ooh, Romo's up.
Look out. How about this shallow hell? You beat me to it. Don't take my jokes, man. Oh, but yes.
Where we at? I mean, you have to focus me, baby.
I know.
I'm trying to do like 3 things.
We are 9 picks away. It looks like Gladiators. I'm not sure if he's logged in or not.
Sixers, the Philly guys. Sixers, JT is going to take Cutler. I'm just joking, he's not.
Our guy that we're looking at is
Magic.
No, we have like a lot of guys we're looking at.
Cowboys legend, I agree.
Yeah, really? You're making a move for Zeke?
So, let's see. The Eagles going 10-6. Oh, Patrick, are you just sad you didn't get Odell? It's okay.
Yeah.
Todd Gurley off the board, guys. That's one of the guys. Who got that? That's a good pick. Darryl, Daniel, Gladiator, good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick. That was a really good pick, actually. Ooh, Davon Cook, the Minnesota rookie.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's another good pick.
Let's see.
Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor.
Senior.
So, hey. Oh, I agree.
So let's see. Okay, so hold on. Dalvin. There you go. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that's Dalvin.
Right,
Thank you for that, Sixers. So let's see who's up now. Cowboys legend LL. Are you gonna take a Giants player? Are you gonna take a Giants? Let's see. He's taking his time. He got 15 seconds.
So yeah, Kevin Booth. That's the only unfortunate thing, of course, about these little snake drafts. But it does make it a little harder, a little more exciting, because
and evens it out.
You have to really think about what you want when you want.
Yeah,
and what's available. So. Oh, Fournette
good
from
pick.
Jacksonville.
That's true.
I got him too.
That's true. I forgot who it was. Wait, can you scroll up for a second? Because somebody said that.
We can't scroll. We can't. You mean on the chat? On the chat? On the chat, yeah. Patrick got 57.
Well.
But then we're gonna miss the pick. But go ahead. We're the shallow house drafting right now.
So Destroyers.
Terrell Pryor.
Destroyers is. I'm just saying. Destroyers is. I think he's doing. I don't know if he's at work right now, but I know he's trying to get his picks in. Let's see if we hear from him. Let us know.
No, Destroyers did say that you shouldn't be taking a quarterback in the first 3 rounds.
McCaffrey is
Took him. That's the one I wanted. Shallow, how you are shallow.
All right, so let's see.
Why?
I know, just whatever. Let's see here. I mean,
Let's see.
Hold on. I have a couple more.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Trust me, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, McCaffrey, the killer there. I'm telling you, that was the guy I was looking at. In this league, he's going to get a lot of receptions out of the backfield, guys. So that's why. That's why we got McCoy.
I mean, and just saying, how about them Cowboys? I think Dak is a little bit of a reach early in the second round.
This is their guy right here, Gronk.
But,
good pick.
But the fact that your next turn, by then, you're right. I don't think he would have been there. So for you, it wasn't necessarily a bad pick. For other people,
Austin
might be not as well. So I'm sad to see Gronk gone. That was who I was just talking about. So
Austin Jeffries. All right, guys, look, we're a couple picks away. So here, you hold on to this.
Okay, ask questions. How about that? Ask questions.
Okay, hold on. Well, it's our turn. You do this for me.
There's still a lot of good people left. Who should... Wait, tell me. Hello, New York Giant for life, 2007. Why would you be a New York Giants fan for life? I mean, that's awful. You're just torturing yourself.
All right, Crowell's off the board.
Isaiah Crowell. Oh, it's our turn. It's our turn.
Go to running backs. Running backs first. We're going to go quick here. Running backs, let's see. Here we go. Okay, let me see. But let me just look real quick. I don't know about that. There's not a good. Hold on to that.
Okay. How about them Cowboys said thoughts on Steelers stealing possibly TJ Ward.
Our second pick, my Cowboys family picks Tyreek Hill.
Punt returns, kick returns. I mean, I know he's not going to be used as much this year, but he's still going to do a lot of stuff. He's going to take some handoffs too. You know what's coming with Tyreek.
Yes. So. Miller from Houston gone. Man, you guys are moving really fast here. This draft is moving.
Go back to all.
Yeah.
Remember what you're showing.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. Now it's okay because now
there. Yeah.
Wait, now here, guys.
So here we have a few more.
I'm gonna give this to little Jay, my daughter. and she can continue this while we.
I know that hurt New York Giants
Okay, so Hilton's up
for life because it's true. The truth hurts.
No. First one.
Carlos Hyde. Okay.
First one.
All right. Well.
Carlos, I don't know.
He's good. He's running back. He's good.
So.
Let me see this. All right, guys. I think we narrowed it down. We should have one of these people left still for us. Let's see. Ooh, Montgomery from the Green Bay Packers.
Oh.
Tied?
Number 88, Ty Montgomery.
so
Good job.
Hyde.
Oh, Newton off the board.
Why?
Nice. I think he's
Why a quarterback?
Wait. He's gonna have a better.
No.
Wait a minute.
No, I mean, again, yeah, he's hurt a little bit, guys, banged up, but he's, here comes Alston. Alston. I can't even say his damn name. No matter how many times I try it.
Yeah, you're right. No one should pick Eli. I accident in another league. Oh no!
That's twice now,
Hold on.
guys.
All right, so hold on to this little one.
You guys are killing us. I see somebody.
I know. I see 2 or 3. No, we're still good.
I see like 2 people. Don't make the mistake I did.
Okay.
I know. Okay. No, let's see. I was gonna say.
20 seconds.
Hold on, we got it.
Him?
Yep.
What?
How?
We got him, right?
Yeah.
You got him. Okay.
Okay, guys, that was a little weird, but
Yeah.
for our next pick, we did pick Kelvin Benjamin from Carolina.
We'll see. It's a little bit of a risk there, guys, but you took Marshawn Lynch, although he's going to be splitting some time. Not full time, guys. He's old, remember? But we were eyeballing him.
So there you go, guys. So let's catch up. Yeah, go ahead and catch up with some of the
New York Giants fan, that's not true. I mean,
Are you reading it?
we have 5 Super Bowls. You guys don't.
They have 4.
I mean, you guys are close, but you're not there.
No cigar.
Yeah. So here, real quick.
It's like saying, yeah, I won first place, although you came second place in a race.
Oh, and then New York Giants for life. Let us know what your username is or what your team name is, guys, if it's different. So.
Deshaun Jackson off the board. Good pick.
Oh, is he gone?
Good pick.
Oh yeah. I was actually looking at him for a while,
Really?
but yeah, I think I ended up picking somebody else.
I mean,
on my
Jackson
team.
could be good. He's the second guy there. I mean, Benjamin's the first receiver, but they don't really throw that much to their receivers as much. But he's a touchdown threat to me. Benjamin's a red zone threat. When they're throwing, if they don't throw it to the little running back McCaffrey, they're gonna hit the end zone with Benjamin, guys. He's a big receiver. He's got to stay healthy for me. And Tyreek Hill, I think the reason we picked him was because he can return. He's a dynamic player. He's gonna get a lot of yards. All around, running, receiving, returning. So we like his versatility.
Yes.
So,
Cowboys theme, versatility.
and
Yeah, you could go do those questions if you want.
Oh, Steve Scoggins, he's gonna be at the Cowboys.
that's awesome. Tell us how that goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take lots of pictures, lots
Yeah.
of video.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's gonna be exciting. That's awesome.
It doesn't. A New York Giants fan for life. It doesn't matter the last time Cowboys won a Super Bowl. We still won more than you.
Ingram is gone.
Well, every year it resets as far as I see it. So if it was last year, I mean, I guess last year, I guess you're still champions. But if it was 2 years ago or 100 years ago, neither of us are champions right now. The Patriots are. So
We're pretty
so
much- yeah,
so you know what?
The Giants,
5.
Everyone's.
Yeah, and nobody else can really talk except for the Steelers who have 6. We have 5. The Patriots have 5. So we can always still talk. And the San Francisco 49ers have 5. After that, we don't care.
Yeah. You can't talk to
You're not
us.
on our level.
You can't talk to us saying, "Oh look, Giants fans or whatever fan you are better when we have more." Unless you're San Francisco, Pittsburgh, or Patriots.
All right, LL goes at Mariota. Mariota, we got Keenan Allen off the board as well. But a lot of picks flying off of here.
Yeah, we're moving real fast.
Wow, look at this. Jimmy Graham off.
Graham, so now everyone's going tight end. Now that everyone's talking about tight ends in the chat, so.
Can we open that up a little bit better? Than I don't want
chat?
like is there a way of doing this? Like taking that off
I
maybe?
can hide this.
That's the cue. It says I don't know. It's going slow. It's going slow.
I mean, I don't want to hide it.
That's
I'll
not.
be
That's
right
not. All right, go ahead. Go around that way. Yeah, you're gonna have
I'll go
trouble.
this way.
All right, go ahead, but you gotta make it fast because we're gonna lose the focus on the
ahead.
screen. There we go. Okay.
There we
that's
go.
fine.
All right, guys. So let's see who took Zeke. I'm not sure who it was that took Zeke, guys, but he went in the first round. So someone really wanted him.
Boom, as I enter the room. I gotta get it back in focus here.
Yeah.
Are we in focus? Yeah, we're good.
Here. All right, guys.
What's up, everyone?
Give us just a second. I'm trying to make our chat bigger.
All right, she's gonna work on that, guys. Let me know how you guys like this draft so far. It's definitely we get pick 76, so we're just chilling right now. We don't have to look at the players because why bother? These guys gonna be gone. Go ahead, refocus. That's good. Let's see. Good, good. All right, so we're back at it, guys, in our draft war room.
Yes. So.
I agree with.
Off the board.
I agree with you. How about them Cowboys? I think we're all glad.
Off the board.
Ooh, I think we're all glad though that Rico made the team because he's a good player.
Yes, definitely agree with that. Rico had to make the team. So.
Yes. So and I will say I'm still somewhat surprised that we did let go of Kellen Moore. It's a happy surprise. Don't get me wrong. I'm very happy about it. But I am still kind of surprised that we let go of Kellen Moore. But at the same time, I'm glad that the Cowboys have finally gotten to the point where they realized that Kellen Moore was never going to be more than what he already was, which is a hot pile of garbage. So, all right. So let's see. How about them Cowboys?
I missed a lot of people taking. I know. I was trying to...
Let's see. Oh, Derek Carr is gone. Yeah. Oh, Fitzgerald.
Off the board.
Nice.
Old
That's
man.
a good one. You know what? Old, but still gold.
Guys, remember, this is our fourth pick. Oh, well, this is the fourth round, right?
Yes.
Or are we in the fourth round yet?
Yeah, round four.
Fourth round, guys, and
it's been 20 minutes, so we're gonna be here. Yeah.
It's crazy. Let me see. So,
yeah,
I already focused on somebody, but then we're not gonna see these people. Yeah, we still have how many picks are we? It usually says it. I think we click
14 until our
14 picks until our turn.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
It's round 4 and we're 76?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I told you it was going to be a while, and that's why we're glad some of the drafts.
Never done a draft like this. And guys, I've been doing this for like 20 years, different kind of drafts. Never one like this.
Carson Wentz.
Probably an Eagle fan.
I don't know. Who was it, guys? If you're here in the chat, please let us know who got Carson Wentz.
Do you realize that that's like a wasted pick? Like, I know he's not the worst, but he's definitely not that great.
Cowboys fan.
Ooh.
What? Excuse me?
Wait.
What is wrong with you?
Who got it? Who got it?
Oh, someone picked my kicker.
No! Why now?
Stop it. Fantasy.
I know. Pick
Rookies
your
over
kickers
here.
early. Go ahead.
Take the kicker. You can have Bailey. How about them Cowboys? I'm laughing at it. I mean, again, he obviously he could put up points, but he's kind of like
Look, how about taking
taking what's his name from the Sebastian Janikowski. It's kind of taking him in the first round.
I mean, that's
actually, guys. In my first draft, I picked a kicker. And I think I picked Dan Bailey in like the 3rd or 4th round. I picked him super early that year, so I got a lot of crap for it. But like I said, it was my first time doing it. But how about them Cowboys?
I'm sorry. Danny Woodhead off the board. That was one of my later guys. Good pick. Hold on. This is going to come apart here. So let me just do this.
it's a bad idea. I mean, it's a good pick, but it's a bad idea to pick Dan Bailey. It's a good pick because he's a good kicker, but it's a bad idea to pick
He's a great kicker.
Okay, yeah, he's a fantastic kicker, but it's a bad idea to pick him so early. Like, there's so many other people. I mean, he's good, but there's so many other people.
Park. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh.
I'm trying to... Dak attack. Okay, so Dak attack went with Carson Wentz.
Wow, Dak, you gotta go Wentz attack now.
Really early too. So guys, very surprising. Very
quarterbacks off the board. Remember that they're coming off the board quick.
Oh, look.
Abdullah, good pick.
Gone.
New York Giants fan said your child can trash talk. She told me. Yeah. I know.
She can. She's learned. She knows the deal. And that's one of my picks right there, stolen from us, Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, so look, here's Kevin saying, me and my backup quarterback are going to suck to people. So Kevin is Dak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, more than that, I'm just pissed that the freaking, what's his name? Jarvis Landry's off the board.
Who took him? Let me see.
10 picks away from us.
Emmanuel Sanders was picked?
Oh, I know who that is. Destroyer Eric, you little... whatever.
Yes. Austin Jeffrey wants to know, do y'all think Marshawn Lynch is going to have a good season?
Yeah.
I think he's going to have a good season, but I don't think he's ever going to play at the level that he was playing before. So.
I'm trying to get it. Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I definitely think he's going to have a good season. I think he's going to be splitting a little more time, taking a little. Yeah, he is a true sleeper, Jarvis Landry. But no, I think Lynch is just, you know, he's not going to be full-time in a way. You know, he's definitely going to be playing a lot, but they can't overuse him, guys. So he's definitely going to help. He's going to put up some yards, going to make some great plays. Again, you got to look at what you have at the time. So you see, you know, some other running backs that were out there at the time. I mean, I think that was a good pick at the time. And there's Tate's gone. That's what I wanted.
Okay, so how about them Cowboys is explaining? How about them Cowboys is basically explaining why he picked Dan Bailey. He said, I took my kicker Dan Bailey. It was a reach, but his average draft position was 99. I don't know who to pick. It was in the 4th round. My next pick is not till 99.
That's not that bad. It'll be quick, guys. It's 45 seconds. He panicked. 0 God. Hey, we understand. Trust me.
So Watkins, all right, guys. We are next.
All right, let's go. Go to running backs. You can get a little feature into what we're thinking here. Running backs. Let's see. Okay, hold on.
Well, they already have a feature. I mean, they're watching.
So, all right, just jump back out the receivers.
I guess I understand what you're saying. How about them Cowboys? But still, I doubt anyone would pick them. But I mean, I guess I understand. Okay.
Jump the quarterback. Quarterback. Okay. You get to see it in action. Okay. You know what we want. All right, we got our pick. I know it's an old man.
But you know what?
Adrian Peterson,
Sometimes old men get the job done better. So, you know what? I think Adrian Peterson, yes. But, yeah, I think Adrian Peterson is, you know, I think he's going to have a really good season in New Orleans, and I think he's going to help out Drew Brees a lot.
Remember, he's going to be splitting time. So that's the one thing with him. I just think that to get him this low in the draft, he's going to put up some numbers. I'm not saying he's great. I'm definitely. But
I picked him on the early.
Well, yeah, but not this late in the draft, but there's hardly anybody left. Our draft was 12 teams. It was easy. We have a draft, and you know she got him later on, but in this point of the draft, I believe. I mean, Tevin Coleman, good guy, but he's splitting time too. Stephon Diggs next, gone. Are we coming up soon?
Yeah, 5 more picks.
Wow. Okay. So I think we have an idea.
Yeah,
we're gonna stay. Yeah, here you go. Go to all players.
Yeah. Hello. So ask questions. I mean. So B. Powell from the New York Giants, running back, was taken. I don't know his name. I think it was from the New York Giants. I don't know. It might have been the Jets. Okay. Yeah, New York Jets. Oh, Cole Beasley was taken.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Early pick. He's definitely a guy we were looking at, but not now. So
yeah.
That was a good pick, though. That was a good pick. Who took him? Daniel's team, Gladiators. I'm not sure. The Champ. I don't know which one took him. Oh, so his name was Bilal Powell. Okay. I don't really know him that well, so I can't say anything. So, but Sixers of Football said Yahoo thinks Bilal Powell will have 180 plus points. I don't know him that well, so I can't say anything.
all right, we're doing it. Pulling the trigger.
All right, guys, we went with Martellus Bennett from Green Bay.
Yeah.
So,
guys.
yeah, unfortunately, as we looked at some quarterbacks, we did kind of miss our chance there.
Yeah, we don't want to give up too much about our other plans for quarterbacks. So right now, yeah, we're taking it easy on the quarterback.
One of you guys took the quarterback we were looking at, so boo to you. So it looks like we went, let me see. Oh, Eddie Lacy, gone.
Good pick.
So
That's a good pick.
another guy that I think you drafted him in our draft, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our other draft.
So.
Late. I got him. I got
very
him
late. So
I had him in in our draft. Again, in this one, he was taken a little earlier, but I think this is about the right place to take him.
The 12th round or something.
Yeah, like the 11th round. It was crazy.
So let's see. I took Luck and Stafford back to back. Luck might miss a couple games. So yeah, no. You always want to keep in mind, of course, not just your bye weeks and things like that, but any other situations facing the team, which is a little complicated. There were a few guys that I was looking at that, unfortunately, couldn't get them because they either were injured or there was somebody. Who's the guy from Tampa that I was looking at that's suspended for a few games?
The running back.
His name's not on the top of my head, but the point is that he was looking to fall to me, and I really wanted him, but because of the suspension, I didn't get him. So obviously, that's always a factor. So here is the child. So
Brandon Marshall was taken. I thought he was hurt.
He is hurt, but this is a minor injury. He'll be back.
Okay. Kirk Cousins was taken, and Darren McFadden was taken.
McFadden.
And then
Someone doesn't trust him.
Tyron Williams. Is that his name? I think.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
good.
No. I don't know. Terrell.
Terrell?
No, I'm not even
93.
sure. Wait, what were you doing there?
Oh, wait, no, I'm trying to click on Daniel's team to see who it was. It just went. Tyrell.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Was it me? Was Dak? Are you asking, like, did you draft Dak? If you are, you just have to look up. It says my team. Click on that. You'll be able to see who you drafted. Yeah. If that's what you're asking, then that's how. But if you're not, I don't know.
Doug Martin is the one that you're talking about.
Okay, but I see here that how about them Cowboys? You're saying that T.J. Ward might go to the Steelers.
What?
I mean, I'm gonna have to look into that. That would be horrible. So let's see. I hope Cowboys get him. Steelers might sign him. They were talking to the Steelers. I believe the Cowboys already sent him an offer, but he wants to stay in the AFC. So, oh man, guys, Steve. I mean, that would really suck. Like, there's just no other way around that. I'm glad to hear that the Cowboys at least made an offer, but we'll definitely be looking into that.
Did they make an offer?
Yeah, that's what Steve. Is that what you said? Was it Steve?
Check on that.
Yeah. So Steve said they were talking to the Steelers. I believe the Cowboys already sent him an offer. He wants to stay in the AFC. So he wants to stay in the AFC. NFC's cooler. We have more competition.
That would suck, guys. But at the same time, it's not a make or break. Although the Heat's position,
would be nice.
The Heat position hurts, guys. I need to see him out there. Oh, someone with Evan Ingram. Again, I think that's a great pick. It looks like it was Patrick that took him. He's a late, definitely could have got him probably in the next round guy. But I understand you're a wannabe Giant fan.
Yeah.
No, he's not a wannabe Giant fan. He's just a very confused Cowboys fan. So.
I guess, yeah. I mean, I guess every team has theirs, right?
We all have them. So, let's see, guys.
See.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
But honestly, Patrick, you need to make up your mind. Are you a Cowboys fan or Giants fan? I mean, I think you're a Cowboys fan because you said a few times, go Cowboys, but it's your decision, I guess. Make up your mind, though.
Let me ask a question, guys. I mean, I know you guys can see what we're seeing here. I was curious. What do you guys think about the? It's not the best quality, trust me, for the screen, and we understand. But is it viewable enough? Is it clear enough that you can see the players over on the left? You can see the players on the right getting picked.
Yeah,
that kind of thing.
Or would you guys prefer? Not really. Okay. Or would you guys prefer to just see us like full screen on here on the chat? Let us know, guys, because we are doing it this way so you guys can just see it
and
a little bit better.
It's a way of partaking in this too.
Hogan is gone. Who did it?
Sorry, we knew it was gonna be God.
Dak attack. That's like the third time.
Can I get
Kevin, what? I thought we were friends here, guys. I thought you guys were our fans. I didn't know you guys were out to get me.
That's all right. We have another secret weapon for you.
LeGarrette Blount was also taken by Dak attack. I mean,
that was your player.
No, that was a good. Oh no, and there goes the Houston defense.
Sorry. Got a lot of backup.
You guys are destroying us. Are you our fans or our enemies? Make up your mind.
Yeah, don't look at the screen.
So, and Tobias, you said, good job. So glad you guys can see us well. Let us know, of course, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes. So it looks good then? Is that what he said? Is that what he said? Okay, so Patrick is picking again, the confused Giants Cowboy fan.
I believe he's a Cowboys fan. I mean, he said, go Cowboys.
That's right. Everybody, actually, think about it. It's kind of like you're born. You don't have really nothing instilled in you. It's kind of like the nature of every child to be born in this world is going to be a Cowboy fan. Just remember that.
They're all born Cowboys fans, and other people just convert them into the other wrong team.
Brainwash them.
Yeah, other people brainwash them into the
Seattle defense. Nice.
There he goes. He's setting his team up.
Kyle Rudolph.
Okay, so it looks like Elite Aubrey said Steelers have called on safety T.J. Ward, but are not a major player for him right now, per source Jeremy Fowler, ESPN.
Not that we love ESPN, but I mean, at least it's a little more concrete than just saying, hey, he's going to go with Seattle with the Steelers. But at least, okay, guys, I'm not going to give up hope on this with T.J. Ward. I know the Cowboys, they have to be looking at him. we're hoping that that something's going to entice him to come to our team and be a part, a bridge player, kind of like Nolan Carroll, except he's a lot better than Nolan Carroll. Nolan Carroll's a bridge player. He's not going to be our cornerback of the future. But, neither is T.J. Ward. But, he's not going to be a safety of the future. But Byron Jones is our safety of the future. T.J. Ward would be fantastic, though, to be there. So, anyways, Andy Dalton's taken from the Cincinnati Bengals.
Oh, so no, and guys, I understand this statement might sound a little bit conceited, like some Cowboys fan ignorance, but wouldn't you want to be on a team that has a real chance to make it to the playoffs and Super Bowl if you had the choice? I understand, I think Denver has a shot to the playoffs. I don't think they'll make it to the Super Bowl.
Steelers have a chance.
I know, and that's why. So if he's not looking there, I'm just thinking in my own head that he has to be looking at another team that's the same kind of caliber, because I don't just see him going to like the Browns or the Ravens or something like that. So come to the Cowboys.
All right, we're ready. We're coming up on our pick. Frank Gore was taken. Baltimore defense taken, and Theo Riddick, very good pick, was taken. Go ahead. That's a good pick.
All right.
Steeler defense is booty. Yeah. I mean, I'm not too sure about the defenses. I know a few good defenses. I don't want to say anything though to get anybody with ideas, so I know that on the other draft that we had individual people. I picked the Steelers defense, but that was like one of the that was my 14th pick. But I don't know how good Steelers defense is or not. Jay Dolly was taken. Pittsburgh defense was taken.
Yeah.
Patrick said, in need of running backs, trade me. Philadelphia defense was taken.
Yeah.
You keep announcing. Read it. You keep
Steve,
it going. You're the broadcaster. She's actually on her news channel at school, at her school. She does the news. This is her second year doing it, so she's got some practice. She can handle it for here. Concentrate on that and see the picks.
Look, yeah. How about them Cowboys said this little girl knows a lot about football. She does, guys. She does. She was the quarterback for our Cowboys team and led them to
8-4 record,
an 8-4 season.
Yeah.
So my son was the official pass rusher of our
leader in sacks. Now,
not Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, now we're up.
Yep. So.
Patrick, I would trade you, but I lack a running back. Okay. Zach Ertz was taken. Effort. I don't know how to say his name. Guys, just expect me to be confused about a few names and not know like the first names and be confused with the last names. No. Just saying, like I don't want you guys to get mad about that, but I don't know. Sometimes I mess up. Why does it say that again?
Every time.
It's good. We're good. We got it. We got Rashard Matthews, guys. He's gonna be the number 1 over there. Watch out for him.
There we go. So. All right, so let's see. Just trying to see. So T.J. Ward is choosing between 3 teams. The Steelers are not a final team. Cowboys and Panthers are 2 of them. So again, and that's why I said.
Is that a source though? Is that a source? Is that just like the other thing where you say, oh, the Steelers,
Well, no. I mean, how about them Cowboys? You usually do, have your facts. So we will be double checking everything, guys. But thank you so much for the information because we definitely at least now know where to look.
Jonathan Stewart, good pick, guys. That's how I was debating that. Should we take him or not? It's just that he's so little used when you think about it. And they use McCaffrey a lot more this season. When he's going to be like the scat back. He's going to be used all over. Stewart's going to play goal line stuff.
Elite Aubrey, the way you guys are gassing up Byron Jones, he better improve or I'm spamming everyone.
I know, I agree.
You know what? We will give you full rights. We'll give you full rights to say I told you so if he ends up sucking. Okay?
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. He's not going to suck.
You get it once, but he's not going to suck, guys. I think Byron Jones is going to, he's going to do great, but he just didn't have the best training camp. So once the season starts, I do expect him to pick up steam. So.
Yeah, here. Yeah, Jada. We're coming up.
Paul Perkins was taken. Jay Stewart was taken. K. Britt and H. Henry. I don't know those people very well. I know Paul Perkins because I almost drafted him in the other league that
All right, guys. All right, so let me jump in here for a second. Sorry. Listen, right now, we got a guy set right now. He's on this screen. And don't take it from us, Alex, or Mr. Jeffrey from the Eagles. Dahmer, piece of beep.
I don't think Alex is here, is he? I don't know.
I don't know. But he should
here.
be.
I think he said was he the person who said he had to go to work?
No,
possibly?
no, Dez.
Oh, Dez.
Dez, he got Rawls. Good pick. Kinda
Okay,
good pick.
we are next.
Boy.
Is he coming?
We are next.
We're after this.
Team Josh Jones says
He
no.
was looking at rolls.
Come on over. We gotta make the next pick. Little G.
Come here, kiddo.
Yeah.
Maybe our next pick.
Come on, ready for the next pick? Let's see if we get it. If you screw us over, we're gonna get upset.
Here, move in.
Ah! I'm just joking. You're doing. All right.
Ready?
Our pick.
Gotta click the
Our
button.
125th pick is quarterback
Carson Palmer.
Where-
Carson Palmer. He's not in the screen.
Croissant Palmer.
There he is,
There,
making the
here.
pick.
Ow.
We had to do it, guys. I'm not a big fan of it. Not a big fan of having to go this deep as taking quarterbacks, but
that's my uncle's.
yeah, favorite team. Yeah, my brother's favorite team.
that's
But,
right, yes.
but Palmer's old. He's still got the firepower back there, though, guys. And after that, I'm not taking Eli Manning. You take Eli Manning, guys.
Yeah, no. It's,
Eli Manning is horrible. Horrible.
Oh, wait, we got one more statement.
Bye. Go Cowboys.
That's how you brainwash them, guys.
good job. So, are you sure you don't want to join him for a little bit?
You want to stay here?
No, I want to stay here.
She's loving this draft, guys. I didn't think she was going to make it, but she really wants to do it.
Ooh, ooh. Randall Cobb was taken, and
Those are your guys. Darren
Sproles.
He drafted both of them in our last
Yeah.
draft. That's funny.
And I still can't tell if it was a good idea or not.
I don't think so.
We have the 150.
Denver defense was
We
taken.
also only had 12 people in our
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
league,
it was
too,
ready.
So there's
De- Denver defense was taken.
yeah.
Yeah, how about the Cowboys says he wants to trade? Anybody
So,
looking for a trade?
guys, we will. You guys can trade. There are rules, things like that. I think that we just
the way it's done is that if you guys make a trade, then the owners, you guys have to be active. Now we'll be active. If we don't like a trade, we're going to protest it. But we need 5 protests, and then it'll be sent over to me to make like a final judgment. Obviously, 5 people protested it, and it seems very unfair. Or if it's a little unfair, guys, I usually let those slide. But but if there's 5 or more of you guys saying no, then I got to go with the league and veto the protest, veto the trade. So keep that in mind. It's gonna again. Don't just protest everything because you don't like it. If I see there's 5 protests and it's it looks fair, I'm gonna let the trade go through, guys. Especially if it stops at 5. If I get 7, 8, 10, of course I don't even care really. It's probably gonna be vetoed. So this is the basic rules, guys. It sometimes is hard to trade, but go for it. Make them fair. I'm not gonna let anybody just stack a team. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and guys, the only ring that Eli Manning is going to see in his life again is ringworm, because he is not getting anywhere close to the Super Bowl ring again.
Go ahead, take over. Let's see. No, okay, let me
they're just
ask you
talking about
questions.
trade.
Yeah, no, how you trade, you have to actually wait till this draft is over, guys. You can't trade anything yet. When you get out of this and the players will be on your team, you can then click on anybody, send a trade request, and you can just go and just click. You could click 2, 3, 4 players for 4 players, or 3 players for 4 players. But you have to then, when you make the trade, if the trade goes through, you have to release somebody in your team, or they have to release somebody in their team. Just keep that in mind. It's all done. It's pretty common sense stuff, guys. So you can't do anything crazy. We're not trading draft picks, nothing like that. So. That's where we see that. Let me see. Okay, I'm just going to rebound. John Brown from the Cardinals receiver. Steve Gostkowski, a kicker, off the board. Eli Manning, the scrub, off the board.
He went to who? What team was that?
To the back-to-back.
Daniel's team.
Yeah.
Daniel's
She's
team.
not. He is not there.
Okay, then we got Moncrief is gone. He's from the Colts. We got Jeremy Hill, who is going to be splitting time with Mixon, and also another guy, Thielen, the Minnesota Vikings receiver. Anybody else? Go ahead.
But we could
Can't trade in the draft. Sorry.
Howard.
O.J. Howard.
O.J.
Good tight end.
You can't trade during the draft, but afterwards you definitely can. I mean, I don't know much about trading.
I want to say that for our live stream, for all you guys in our live stream on YouTube, guys, make sure you guys click the like, the thumbs up or whatever that is.
And subscribe. subscribe.
And subscribe. And hit the bell for these kind of live streams whenever you want.
So you know whenever we're going to make a video and you're not late. I mean, why would you want to be late? And remember, when we do live streams,
I need that. Nice to see you guys back there. I see you back there, Destroyers. We shall see how you took one of my picks that I really was high on. I think it was McCaffrey, if I recall correctly. Shame on you.
Oh my God, we're not even halfway through.
She's yawning already.
It's been a long day, guys.
Yeah, a lot of different things, but also some football things too. Let's see. Can we squeeze in better here so we can? Okay, good. We're good.
The Destroyers leave. I'm kind of confused. Super Bowl 51 hero taken off the board.
Who was that? Oh, yeah, it's White.
Was he
the one who ran it in?
Was he?
Yeah, I think so. The winner.
Well,
was he?
He earned every little diamond on that ring. So
yeah.
Somebody can.
Let me see.
Right now we got Kansas City taking off the board. The defense.
And yeah, guys, once the draft is over, that will be our last live stream of the day. We did do our earlier live stream on kind of the 53-man roster update, what the Cowboys actually did. We only had 2 things different on our draft that they ended up going with a little differently, so not bad. So Austin, let me see, I can't watch because I'm on my phone. Okay, so I saw a few of you guys asking if we were going to live stream. So obviously we're live streaming now, but that is going to be it for today.
It looks like it's going to be fun even to rewatch this. Hold on, baby. It's going to be fun to rewatch it because there's a lot of stuff going on that we're missing that's going on in the draft, in the actual picks as they're going off the board, in the chat. It's just a craziness right now. So I'm going to have to watch this again because it's actually kind of cool. I'm surprised we did this. It came out pretty good so far. I wish that we had a better second cam. Again, guys.
Witten is gone. How about the
Of course.
Cowboys?
His whole team is Cowboys.
Your whole team is Cowboys. But you know what?
He's representing. He's representing.
I mean, I like your thinking, but that's not the best idea. Think about bye week.
Whoa, there you go. So I want to say that
we're not really, and Sixers, we're not really analyzing each pick just because they're going way too fast. But at the end of the draft, we'll be looking at every team and just kind of giving you our thoughts on, kind of the best pick and the worst pick. So just real fast on every team. Yeah,
I'm looking at Cowboys Legends saying, did Dez get a hold? Who's DZ? I missed that. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else. I see. It's okay. We're saying we could rewatch this later if you want. Yeah. It's actually kind of interesting here. Of course, you can skip through where you don't gonna pick or you want to see your picks again. It's kind of you want to see our reaction to some of the disappointments on our side for you guys stealing our picks. Switzer off the board.
Switzer!
Look who got him. Your boy.
Patrick!
He loves the Cowboys. He can't help it.
Stop, okay? Stop lying to yourself and everybody else. You know you're a Cowboys fan. We know you're a Cowboys fan. So just express it.
Admit it. It's okay. It's 2017.
My goodness. And you know what? I was going to pick Ryan Switzer in my draft, and he laughed at me. He's like, you're an idiot.
I didn't say that.
Well, you're right, because you said something else, but I'm not going to say it on here. But the point is, I wanted Ryan Switzer just because I wanted to have fun, but I ended up going with, who? It's from the Eagles. Not the Eagles, the Patriots. The guy that you told me right at the last minute.
No, we don't want to say anything. There's still a draft going right now. And that's why I said it, guys.
Okay.
I saved the pick.
That's our other team.
Doesn't matter. It's still a possibility. Okay, so no, he's not. That's the point.
I thought somebody picked Hogan.
Guys.
Daddy did.
No, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. You kind of talk for a minute.
Actually.
Nothing, guys. She doesn't understand why. We're going to rewatch this. I'm going to laugh later. We're going to joke about this later.
No, we're not. You're going to laugh at me. Just because I don't know everything.
All right, guys. Here's some players off the board. All right, Ebron from a little injured, but Detroit tight end. We got Alex Smith off the board. Chris Brate off the board, tight end. Another tight end from Tampa Bay off the board. Joe Flacco a little bit nicked up, but he's going to be playing off the board. Now, I like Latavius Murray, guys. I like him. That's a good pick, Team Josh Jones. Justin Tucker, I'm going to skip on the kicker comment. How many rounds? We got 37 rounds. I'm just joking. I'm joking, guys. We were picking Chaz Green off the practice squad or something. But no, I mean, we're going to do it's going to be, I think, 15 rounds. So we're a little bit over.
Yeah.
15, 16 rounds, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Take over if
16.
you want.
So we're a little bit
Is it 16
over
now? I don't think it's
almost.
16. I thought it was 15. We got 2 picks, so guys, you take over. We're going to concentrate here.
I have a question.
Okay.
We should probably
So we're
check.
halfway through.
Okay, we gotta focus.
I know, but we should probably check like our team
I
to
know.
know who we need left.
I know. Yeah, check it
Who
real
we
quick.
need.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't wanna-
Okay, Jaden, child, focus on draft.
Yeah, no. Focus on the mic.
then-
Yeah,
yeah,
and let us know who's getting off the board.
Okay. We are next. I didn't realize that. So,
Get ready to
can I take Cowboy Jobu? Yeah.
Hold on.
I mean, I don't know how many yards Jobu would get, but go ahead.
I want
Cowboy
Cowboy
Jobu.
Jobu on my team.
Go for it. You get 0 points a game. Unless Mark's out there throwing them on the field.
I would feel like he would actually do that. Jay Thomas was taken. Okay, here comes our pick. I need Mark Holmes to know that. Yeah, you should probably give him that idea. That would be a good idea. He'll probably do it.
Bad pick, guys. We had no choice.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jack Quiz Rogers.
Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, we could have taken some of the other guys. Would have been better.
So, somebody took the New York defense.
We need a new mouse pad here.
Here. Okay.
A little bit of technical difficulties with the computer that we're drafting with, but everything's okay.
Here. Stop.
So the New York defense was taken, Carolina defense was taken, and the Arizona defense was taken, which are some good picks. A. Hooper from the Atlanta Falcons. He's a tight end. I'm not sure of his first name, so, but if you guys know, hey. Patrick. I mean, I can't say it, but do you really want the New York defense, though? Do you?
Keep me up on
New England defense was taken. B. Hoyer from San Francisco, the quarterback, he was taken. C. Coleman from Cleveland was taken.
All right.
Brian,
You
okay.
guys come over here?
I'm not very sure on Brian Hoyer, so I don't know who he is, but he seems not to be he seems like he's not the best person
Let's see. Here we go, guys.
to pick. Okay, we are up next. Right now, Alshon Jeffrey is picking. I'm kind of confused if Destroyers is playing or not. It's some weird things going on with Destroyers, because like 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's gone, next minute he's here.
Who, Des?
Yeah, Destroyers are...
What?
What happened?
Interrupted. Uh-oh, now we're going to lose our pick.
Oh no.
We're interrupted here. Your internet is out.
Hold on, I will be right back.
Really? You,
No, here.
you can't.
Can I refresh
Hold
it?
on. Yes, but.
Bad time for internet.
Boy, yeah. Guys, we lost our internet.
Oh my god.
Hopefully not. No,
My
you need to wait,
computer
Hayden.
still says
Sorry.
there's internet.
Yeah, we're still going, but we can't make a pick, so. We're waiting for this, for. Go. Just go to another. Just go back. We're going to lose the pick. Yeah. So, guys, technical difficulties are going to cost us a pick, unfortunately.
Here. Can I sign out?
So, I don't even know what's going on, guys. Now we have no internet. Oh, man. Let's see.
Here. Log in, hurry.
I
Here, wait.
It's already 45 seconds went by, baby. There's no way we got in here.
We gotta try.
Nice. Rams defense won. We took the Rams defense, guys.
Oh,
That is
Oh, well, that was a disaster, guys. Thankfully, we have no TV for you. Now it's working, guys. And I'm going to let my fiance, this is her internet, I'm going to let her talk. Go.
my internet, and I don't control it. But
it sucks.
So we took the Rams defense?
there we go.
And down the Cowboys go.
All right, guys. Well, that sucked.
Yep. Definitely not what we wanted
Can we
to
go
do.
check if we took
Yeah.
them?
We didn't want the Rams defense.
Yeah. How about them Cowboys? The Rams defense is that bad. I mean,
You don't know. They're not bad, but trust me, we had other plans for the defense, so that's a real big
yeah.
disappointment.
We also weren't necessarily planning on getting a defense right then and there.
We had our guy, and he's still there, and now we lost him. So, very disappointing. So that sucks, guys. So at least we can claim that we got ripped by my fiance's internet gods. Let's go. Sit down.
Well, that was unfortunate.
That was very unfortunate. And it happened just in our pick. Isn't that great?
I know, right? Like, it couldn't happen a few turns before our pick or after our pick. It had to happen right before our pick.
No, why no messages here? Is it still not working?
It's like if you broke your ankle right before you are playing a football game.
Hold on. I logged in there, so you can't.
Rams defense is not too bad. Well, it's worse than what we were hoping for.
I know, but I still want to log.
How is the live chat still working? I'm not sure.
Which one? What happened?
I'm just reading how Dalton Cowboys did.
Eagle fan, you're disappointing your team. So are we. Hey,
Yeah.
Danny Amendola off the board. Matt Forte off the board. Both those guys are the guys we were looking at, and we lost them because so LL looks like he took our pick.
Yeah, and how about them Cowboys? No, actually, what I do have now is Spectrum. Back before they were Spectrum and they were a different company called Bright House, I had absolutely no problems with my service. Ever since they became Spectrum, I've had a crap ton of problems with my service, let's just put it that way. But unfortunately, in the community that I live in, the only service provider I can have for internet is Spectrum. And if I think the only other internet I could have is AT&T's dial-up service. Dial-up, guys. So we're going back to like 99. Dial-up service, and I would pay more than double what I'm paying now. So let's see. Wow, you guys are making a lot of picks real fast here. Boom, we have Bryant from Atlanta, the kicker. Vinatieri from Indianapolis, gone. Miami defense, gone. Jacksonville defense, gone. Kaiser from Cleveland, is that how you pronounce it? Yep. Fedorowicz from Houston. Yeah, oh man, that's a mouthful of a name.
Fedorowicz.
So let's see. Time Warner Cable is trash. Yeah, so guys,
Sorry.
when you're stuck with only one provider, you got to kind of suck it up and deal with it.
Somehow though, our stream kept going,
Yeah,
so that's kind of
weird.
it's just like it's like one of you guys hacked into our draft account here. And,
It had to be Cowboys Legend because he picked our guy, right? Right
yeah.
after.
LL,
It was
I'm
you.
looking at you, LL.
Oh.
F the internet.
Burkhead. Oh, Burkhead from New England. Is that you? How about them Cowboys?
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't know what to think of my team. It looks good, but something's missing, Hollyway. So maybe what it's missing is Rico Gathers.
I miss 99 too and all the music. All the music in the early 90s to the late 90s.
So, oh no, I'm a big punk fan, I guess, for lack of a better word for the genres I like, but I think that obviously they were the best in the 2000s.
Cowboy was laughing because he broke into our. I told you he did it. He
Yeah,
did
you
it,
see? Yeah, he did it. It's all, you guys.
Hello,
like I
South
said,
of Heaven.
sabotage.
CenturyLink's not that great.
I don't think he took our. Did he take our guy? What,
No
CenturyLink?
CenturyLink there. Yeah, guys. Internet service here. I only have one provider.
Yeah.
I know, but still,
Well,
CenturyLink's
you can't
not
hear,
that
can't
much.
hear it. Yeah,
Roberto Aguayo.
She only has one provider here, option wise.
Yes.
Or I mean, I guess you can sneak in DirecTV, but
No, that's the thing. DirecTV, their internet is AT&T Uverse. I can't get Uverse. I can get AT&T's dial-up service, which
Yeah.
is why I said I'm not going back to 1999. I already lived through those years.
garbage. Yes.
Suffered. So
Well, yeah, 99 for her sucks, but for me, I liked it. I like the 90s.
Oh, that's who Hollyway is. Oh.
Who? Hollyway is who?
Alshon Jeffrey.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Oh.
That's why. Now we know the poor picks, why you've been making some very bad picks. And then you stole one of our players.
How about them Cowboys? I need to know a time. I have work and I want to make the draft.
Oh, he's talking to Cowboys Legend about their draft
Oh.
tomorrow. So.
Yeah, they have another draft on 18, like serious money, like not money, but it's like bets and stuff that they can do. Yeah, like betting.
Yeah.
But again, and it's all good. Trust me, I'm doing a $65 league right now, and so.
We will be having some kind of a trophy, guys. We still haven't.
That's not a trophy per se, guys.
It'll be a something. It'll be a something. We'll go ahead and send it out to whoever the winner is, and obviously, if we win, we'll keep it and we will display it. But what I was thinking, guys, is once all the teams are picked, let's collectively try to think of a little name for this bauble that we will have. I don't know if any of you guys watched The League. I thought it was a hilarious show. I loved it. They had their trophy called the Shiva, and I just thought that was really, really funny.
Yeah, it kind of died off towards the end of the season, but yes.
Yeah, but I don't think I want to name my trophy the Shiva, obviously.
Well, we're not doing that. No, we'll be original. Yeah. But listen, guys, not a trophy. It's not going to be a trophy.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be a something.
We'll do something, and what I was thinking more in the line of, like the loser has to do something or send in something, some kind of funny picture of themselves or something. I don't know, something that everyone gets to. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that, like something more like that we can do virtually rather than sending it. At the same time, the winner definitely will have like a special link or something on our page, so you can, I don't know, something cool, something fun. Again, all for fun, guys. So just keep that in mind. But again, we'll be throwing stuff out there. I want to run through a couple things. Janikowski taken. Cook from Oakland, the former Green Bay guy who killed us last year, but he's taken. He's a good pick right there for tight end. Good pick, 186. Green Bay taken, Oakland taken.
Mm-hmm. So and the Cowboys are it's all right. Real quick, just Tobias, I think that was you. Cowboys Argentina. He said, make sure to be careful with your backup quarterbacks. There are 20 teams, but there's only 32 quarterbacks.
That's
so somebody's gonna be doing some scrambling somewhere.
Sometimes you don't even want to take a backup quarterback in some leagues. This one might want to think about it. I don't know. Now, we're coming up here in about 6 picks, so take over, little one.
Okay.
All right? I know you're coughing a lot.
No, I'm good.
That's good. That's good.
Okay. Hello. She over here already said what I was going to say. Ask me questions. I don't know much about teams, especially on the AFC. I mean, I know football, and I know a lot of players, but about like the Cowboys with trading players or cutting players, I probably don't know as much on. But they earlier today made a live stream about their 53-man roster. Who they? Oh, that was just okay. Yesterday, I thought that was today. Yesterday they made one. So if you are interested in that, you can go ahead and see that.
Let's see what's up. Oh, someone took.
Oh, Sweet Feet's gone.
And Watson's gone, quarterback.
Man, these picks are moving
They're
fast,
flying
guys.
through here right now. Lee from the receiver, he's kind of been nicked up, I think, injured. I'm not sure. Maybe. Hold on a second. I know you're dying to get on the mic.
You take it away. So it's
Hold on. All right. I'm gonna pass it over to you here. All right, hold on to that.
So Hollyway says my QBs are Andrew Luck and Matthew Stafford. I'm good. I know you're. I think you're joking. Because you said LOL. I think you're joking. I'm hoping you're joking. Because I'm not saying they're the worst, but they're definitely. You could have gotten better ones. Just saying. Matthew Prater. His name is Matthew.
Prater. Yep.
Prater.
Matt
Prater. Matt Prater from Detroit. Kicker was taken. I think I got him on the other league. I have Patrick said on the draft, I have 5 rookies on my team. Well,
whose fault is that? Sorry. Guys,
you'll never know.
They're trying to lose their depth on this here, so I'm going to be doing some of these picks here coming up in the next couple of rounds.
I just remembered Brandon Carr signed with the Ravens, and I got their defense.
Tell me the time left.
It's all right. S. Hauschka. Is that how you say his name? These football players have some interesting names. Okay, we are up. So.
Come on, give me the microphone.
Okay.
Give it to me. I'm going to agree with my fiance on this one. She's the one that called this. What do you think? You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This one.
Yeah.
All right, we're going back up. We took some advice out there from you guys, so.
Yeah, so, and, I mean, again.
She said get a quarterback, so.
Just because, again, from what was available there, I don't see anybody right now that I would say, oh, man, I'm really upset we didn't get him now. And since we do have a few more picks until we pick again now, you know, but as far as quarterbacks, I mean, everything that's left, I mean, even Bortles is not the greatest quarterback ever.
He's gonna put up numbers. That's the thing. He's gonna be behind, throwing the ball a lot, probably throwing a lot of picks too. But again, we don't even want to play him this year if we can help it.
There's not a lot of fantastic people left. I mean, so Patrick said, yeah, it may be funny we got Blake Bortles, but I mean, you pick someone who's fantastic. I mean, we're not gonna get someone that great.
Yeah, no, Zero God Loading's got good depth at quarterback there with Brady and Alex Smith.
Yeah, hey, let's pass it over there. Go ahead. I mean,
I don't know if you heard my comment, but, you know, first, Zero God Loading, I laughed at your Ravens joke. I mean, we all have to suffer sometimes, but, no, you have a lot of good depth there at quarterback for you, so that should be good for your fantasy team. So Tobias said, good pick. If not, you have no starting quarterback for your starter bye week. Exactly. So, you know, always have to look ahead and see, but that was definitely some good advice. So thank you so much, Tobias.
Oh, actually, you know, we're in trouble here because we have this, both quarterbacks are on bye.
Oh, are they? On the same week?
Same week.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, don't put the mic to my mouth and I'm cursing. Well, guys, there you go. We tell you unfiltered reactions.
I'm going to be honest with you guys, though. I don't think you can draft for bye weeks, though. That's the thing. So I think you got to draft for injury because again, with someone like Carson Palmer, he can go down quick. At least we have Bortles to fill it in the meantime. I mean, anybody loses a quarterback, I don't care unless you pick. Unless you pick like you said about who was that had the depth?
Was it
Zero God?
Yeah, because
Zero God had depth. Smith. So I mean, that's pretty good depth. If he goes down, you can still run the season with Alex Smith. Although I will say, I think Bortles will probably put up better numbers than him when it comes to yards, touchdowns.
Just because, like
he's gonna be coming back. They're a throwing team. They're not this year. They're gonna be a little different, but they Kansas City never throw. They're just a conservative team. 200 yards passing. Okay, here, take over.
Hello, Stronger King Log. Back to what they were saying originally about them both having a bye week. Basically, for the 8th week, we're going to have no quarterback.
That's not the case.
Unless we trade. Or get another quarterback, which we're not going to do. So it is our turn. Once again, hello, Stronger King Log. Are you a Seattle fan? Why?
Okay.
Pick him.
Oh, Bernard.
We have Giovanni Bernard.
Giovanni Bernard, guys, he is going to be catching balls out of the backfield, even though with Mixon and Hill there. I don't think Hill's going to be there too long. But I as far as playing more, I think Mixon's going to probably push him out of the way. But on third down, it's going to be Gio Bernard. So.
Yeah, and thank you for joining us, Stronger King, Husky Gaming, how are you doing? David Pence, thanks for joining us, even if it's only for just a second. Enjoy your party.
And remember to hit the like, guys. Hit the like for us, because that makes the stream come, this video come up more on the browsers and searches. So thank you for that. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and make sure you hit the little bell so you get these notifications for our live streams.
Also, David, thank you for the positive message to everybody. Once again, click the like button.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go, for sure.
And then, once again, hello, Husky Gaming.
I like this.
Came a little bit late, but that's all right. Jay Williams was picked. C Cup.
He's not in shape, that's the thing. He's the main guy.
Was picked.
He's ready to go. He'll be the.
Yeah, but it'll take a couple weeks before he gets going. He was the guy we were looking at, like this Gio.
Yeah.
Don't forget, they're seeing everything.
I know. We don't care because he's going to be taken. We don't pick till 2:36. Yeah. But, guys, what do you think about that? I'm just curious. I mean, we have our running backs and our receivers kind of set already. But I'm just trying to see. We had Jacquizz Rodgers. I wasn't happy about. I wanted to try to get Matt Forte. No. So that's why we went with Gio Bernard now. What do you guys think about that deal right there with Gio Bernard? I'm curious. Would you have taken him or would you have taken Brashard Perriman, which again is a guy that's out there? He's going to be off the board one of these picks before he goes back to us. So I'm not worried about it. I'm curious what you guys think out there. Let me know. Post, comment. Let me know.
The Dallas defense was taken. Sixers of football needs a backup quarterback. So you're not going to get anybody very good, but
Josh Jones took the Dallas D.
Josh Jones took Dallas D. That's chancy. Zero gods like someone took the defense.
We appreciate your risk-taking skills.
Yeah, I don't have that much confidence. I don't think there should be a defense taken. I don't think there should be a defense that comes off. Although I will say, if we think about pure defense, yeah, I know I can see where we have like a downfall there. But when you think about when you think about the fact that the Cowboys are controlling the clock, you know, that actually is maybe not a bad idea. 20 points or less for the Cowboys defense. Yeah. That's possible.
And Regier Productions, Robbie Anderson was picked by Cowboys Argentina, which is Tobias in the chat. So, yeah, he was already picked. So, he is
I've never seen you, Regier. Regier? Is that right? Regier Productions. So, hey, just a reminder, hit like, hit subscribe. Don't forget, hit subscribe and hit the little bell so you get our live streams. We do at least a video every day, Cowboys related all the time. NFL related most of the time, and you know we do we weren't supposed to do so many live streams, but almost every video the last month has been a live stream. So guys, enjoy it because they're long but they're fun.
And also all the live streams have been turning out very well. Like it hasn't like.
Yeah, what do you mean? Like the.
Yeah, it turned out really well.
Yeah, our information and you know we except for some technical issues, mic issues, internet issues, or cam issues in the beginning, especially. You know, I mean we've upgraded some of our stuff. Again, guys, we're not here to beg for donations or anything like that, but there is a Patreon account. You know, if you guys want to donate through there, that's fine. We don't have a super chat. I saw somebody say that earlier. It'd be awesome to have super chat. It'd be easier to read your questions; they stick out. And a way of donating.
But we need to get.
To get mics and to get like another. We want to get a second mic so we can be on these things a little bit easier rather than passing this around.
And thank you so much, Regier, for joining us here. Like we said, we will be posting daily content on the Cowboys and just other general football news, mainly Cowboys related though. And we will be live streaming our reaction to every single Cowboy game and a handful of other important games every week. So definitely come and check us out.
Yeah, that's the main thing. We are crazy without the cameras, so so might as well put the cameras on when the games go.
I mean, when the games are real. Some of our on-camera reactions, and those tend to be like a little bit muted and controlled, so we don't look like crazy people on the internet. But guys, they're gonna look like crazy people.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just that it's that, but that was preseason, so it's a little bit more controlled. But yeah, regular season, guys, all bets are off. I just want to try my best to not say any bad words. This is a family-friendly Cowboys family channel, so. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you. I'm going to try to catch up with some of these. I saw Hearns taken away. Galladay from Detroit was taken away. Interesting.
Yeah, Galladay.
Yeah, I see Patrick wants to trade for a running back. And they're making deals right now. Looks like How About Them Cowboys and Patrick trying to make a deal as we speak.
Yeah, Patrick and How About Them Cowboys have been like the trading people. All I've seen Cowboys Argentina took Tampa Bay defense, but Patrick and How About Them Cowboys and now the champ. They've all been wanting to trade.
Well, guys, you definitely will be able to trade once the draft is done. So, Cowboys legend, F the Giants. Yes.
And yes, guys, and as far as the trades are concerned, as I said, I'll say it again in case you didn't hear, but the trades will be, you know, if there's 5 vetoes in the league and it's not just some, you know, BS veto that people are just trying to like hamper a team because they're good or they, you know, if there's 5 or 6, if there's 5, it goes to the commissioner, which would be me or us. And then we would decide if the trade is fair or not. But if there's 5 or more protests, obviously there's an issue with the trade already. We're hoping it's going to be that way. So just don't make crazy trades, and you know, make sure try to get the best out of it. But guys, someone wants to give up something for someone what somebody else needs. So if you got a good receiver, you're trading it for a good running back, but you're trading a scrubby, you have a bad running back and a bad receiver exchanging as well. It does work out. So work the trades, make them as fair as possible, and hopefully most of them will have no problems with the protests and the vetoes.
Yeah, so, and Kevin, you should read all the teams, see who you think would win the draft, and then Zero Good says, I agree with Kevin, good idea. So, yes, at the end of the draft, we will be looking at every team just, real quick, and I guess if you guys want, we can go ahead and just each give our predictions, other than ourselves, of course, who we think will win, of course, our fantasy football draft, or our fantasy football team.
league. I mean, that's the thing, guys. They always say after the draft they give you like a
report card.
Yeah, like a report card or grade, but they have every single team and where they think they're gonna land. So actually, I think if we do that now, we can actually see it.
Yeah, you can go to standings.
Boom. So right now we're falling at 7.
Yeah.
So right now,
Kevin Dak Attack. So far, your draft, the projected. Your draft is at number 1. Yeah, Alshon Jeffrey Dahmer. So Hollyway, you're at 2nd. Cowboys legend. You are at number 3 in our draft.
That's because he stole our pick.
And there goes, how about them Cowboys sneaking in at number 2?
To the top of the board.
Sixers JT, you are after Cowboys legend. Team Josh Jones, I don't know if you're out there listening. I'm not sure who you are, but you are right after Sixers. Zero God, you are right above us in this draft. Right so we're in 8th place right now. It's showing Whedon Boys. And then Tobias, Cowboys Argentina.
9.
Dylan's 10. Dynasty is 11. Daniel's team is 12. Gladiators 13. The Destroyers at 14.
Eric's.
KB's top-notch team at 15. Patrick's team at 16. Dem Boys at 17. The Champ at 18. Shallow's team at 19.
Stole one of our players.
Yeah. And then number 20, Alex's amazing team. But, guys, this is going to keep shifting. As you can see here, we just dropped down to 9th because of the pick. So at the end of the draft, we'll go ahead and take a quick look at the standings. And we'll give you guys our personal opinion because, of course, we can't just go off the numbers that Yahoo predicts.
Yeah, because Yahoo, they can...
And guys, those predictions, I've been in drafts where I've got like the top draft or whatever, and I was like, 10 out of 16,
and
guys.
Then, like,
it means nothing.
C- drafted team made it all the way to the playoffs.
Guys, the draft is just one part of this whole thing. Free agents, keep track on that, guys. It goes from worst to best. As far as actually, no, I'm sorry. Scratch that. It's an auction league. So not an auction league. It's an auction waiver. So you have to you have $100 unless you really want to play. You're gonna put all $100 on. You probably don't want to do that. You want to save that. That's all you get for the whole season. So that $100. You can use 5 or 1, throw however you think. As important a player is, as there's injuries throughout the season, there's going to be players that come up and move up, and nobody's even seen these guys before. They're going to be superstars. They're going to be on the waiver list. So you definitely want to keep on that and use your money wisely, your waiver money wisely. So all these things change. It's really about commissioning. I mean, not commissioning, but the way you own your team and the way the moves you make on your team throughout the season. That's what makes and breaks fantasy football. And again, bad luck is also a big part of it. You got 3 of your guys injured. There's not much you can do, especially in a 20-team league, guys. So here you go, baby. Scoot in a little so you can get in.
How about the Cowboys? Last time we checked, you were rated 2nd, but that always changes. Just wait till the end. You could be 1st, you could be 5th, you could be 10th, you could be 20th. It really just depends. It really just depends at the very end because we were 8th. No, we were 7th. We dropped down to 9th. Because, other people picking. And then when we pick, we might be 2nd. But then we have to wait our turn. Everybody else picks. We could drop down all the way to 20th. It really just depends. But at the end will be the predicted standings. You still could win even if you're 15th. Also, you can just look at the standings. If you see it top, well, not top, but it shows you the player, like the picture and their name, stuff like that. If you go down, it says projected, and then below that it says players, then teams, then draft results, then standings. Click on standings. You'll be able to see the projected for at that time. But remember, it always changes.
It's all right. Yeah, that's good. It's all right. This will probably come off then.
Okay.
Or it will soon. Go ahead.
I was confused.
Yeah, go ahead. It's all right. I think it's not part of it.
Also, to give you an update on who was drafted, D. Lewis was drafted, M. Glennon was drafted, and C. Boswell was drafted, and C. Thompson was drafted. That's a lot of C's. It's coming to the end here, and the players are not as good. So
nobody wants the Jets defense?
So I'm probably not going to know almost any players because they're all not that good players. So, Regier Production says, my backups are Derrick Henry, Joe Flacco, Robbie Anderson, C.J. Fedorowicz, Jonathan Williams, and the Bucs defense. That's pretty good.
Malcolm Floyd went. All right.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah,
Okay, it is our turn. Oh, also M. Floyd is taken and J. Nelson. So you guys are seeing who we are looking at. Philip Dorsett. Regia Production says take the Bills defense, then they play the Jets. We unfortunately already have a defense. I know we can get another one, but unfortunately we already have a defense, the Los Angeles defense, which is not who we wanted.
Okay, hold on.
We drafted Brandon LaFell.
Yeah. Cincinnati wide receiver.
Right, he's their second guy, guys. I mean, again, we know they have the tight end, and they don't really throw to him that often. LaFell probably gonna have a down tick. Although that Ross guy, the speedster, remember the fastest guy that broke the record, he got hurt. So LaFell's gonna be getting. He was already the second guy, and Ross was the third guy. So why not, right? This is the 236th pick of the draft, guys. Let me know what you think.
Tobias, I think.
What was that?
What was that? I was downstairs.
All right.
Yeah, I agree with what Amy Can Fly said. I'm pretty sure.
A different draft, not this
Yeah,
one,
I'm pretty sure that he was talking about a different draft. Tobias. I was confused at first too, but I think he was talking about a different draft. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he was talking about a different draft.
Yeah, all right.
I love the mic.
Felt like a bomb hit.
I know, right?
I know I can see it.
But don't be stealing our picks, guys. Remember, you're our fans, not our enemies.
Really?
Yes.
Don't.
Don't steal our picks.
It's like so. There's so many guys here. It's like wow.
There's so many guys that no one's ever heard of.
Well, no, I have, but yeah.
Well,
Wow.
you're a football historian.
And guys, make sure you hit like on the stream, subscribe if you haven't yet, and tick the little alarm bell. Thank you for all you guys joining us right now. We're in the middle of this draft day. I got 4 picks to go before we go up, so let me concentrate and do some more draft war room stuff.
Let him concentrate. I'll just be the announcer.
The broadcaster.
The broadcaster. Okay, to give you an update on who was drafted, Jesse James? Is that him? Yeah, okay.
Good job, yeah.
I thought I saw him much earlier, though, because on the other draft, I saw him, like, much earlier. I don't know, maybe it was the players who were left for that certain area. I missed one. I'm not going to go back, though. Njoki? I don't know how to say that. Tennessee defense and John Brown. I saw these people much. Well, I think what I did was I went to like the certain place. Both. I guess it doesn't matter. I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah. I need to focus here. I'm sorry.
Regier.
Is there?
Really?
He got cut by the Bears today.
Oh.
Or yesterday, I guess.
Regier Production says any Jets wide receiver. LOL. I don't get that. I mean.
Someone drafted the Jets wide receiver.
Oh.
Or they don't have any.
Zero God loading. Anyone want John Ross? Did you take him? Zero God loading because that was your. He's really good. I saw that he did go the fastest. I actually did see that. He's obviously not hurt that bad from Mr. Historian over here.
Here you go.
Okay.
So guys,
Here's our draft.
luckily I didn't take the guy we were looking at. I think I'm gonna take this guy here. All right. It's close. He's got. I don't know if I feel the same way about him.
Can I click it?
No.
It's not like there's anything really that much better. Might as well take the chance.
Guys, you did it. You do it, number one.
Boom.
Oh, wrong one.
No.
Just joking. Hey, we're stacking up with receivers. We know we got the points per receptions, guys.
Yeah, but
and that offense, you never know.
And you're telling me that no one's gotten the Jets defense? What are you guys sleeping on?
I was gonna pick Mark Sanchez in the last pick, but don't tell anybody.
Yeah. You know, I was thinking about getting Kellen Moore. He sounds like a stand-up guy.
You never know. You never know when you might see him.
He better not
So,
get
guys,
Giants.
winding down.
How many,
Ooh, okay.
that's the other piece.
It's
Go ahead.
falling
No,
apart.
this whole thing should come out now.
There we go. Now it's much easier to hold it. Hold the microphone because we lost the bottom piece. Okay.
We are really out of players here. These guys aren't even on teams anymore.
I know, right? And I haven't heard about all the players left. I heard about maybe 5.
No, guys, I'm going to tell you something real quick. It's funny. I think Trubisky's gone.
Who are these people? Like, these are like second, third round stringers. Who?
We're going to end up having to take the Jets defense or something. Dear Lord,
guys, this is funny.
I've never seen a draft get to this kind of depth. Like, we're Mariana's Trench level. I mean, like, just too deep.
Wow. And again, if you look at these NAs, these guys are the guys that were cut. These guys were cut. We have to even say, look, I'm just going to go through like this. Okay, just talk about it. Matt Jones was cut from the Redskins today, guys. Remember that. Rashard Jennings is not there. Ladarius Green, not there. Gary Barnidge, not there with Cleveland. Tim Hightower was cut by the San Francisco 49ers. Anquan Bolden, he retired. Nick Novak, he was cut from Houston. Wow. Jacob Tamme, cut from the Atlanta Falcons. Dennis Pitta, cut from the Baltimore Ravens.
Zero God said
Jason Myers?
Eddie Royal, cut. Huh? These guys are all cut.
Jason Myers?
Yeah.
That's like Mike Myers and Jason combined.
So Zero God said, surprised no one took Kellen Moore. 40 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. The GOAT. Yeah.
It's interesting to see how many guys are gone and who they're trying to push on us, like these kickers.
No, he's the GOAT that you sacrifice.
C. Sims.
I don't even know any of these players anymore.
We're exiting the 13th round into the 14th, still a 15th and a 16th. Who's going to be Mr. Irrelevant? Mr. Irrelevant is going to be the whole last round.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the last guy to be drafted?
So here, I want to see where we're at as far as standings as of now, according to this.
Oh! Okay, Sixers of football's number 1. Team Josh Jones is number 2. Cowboys Lungin
strong at number 3.
27 is number 3.
LL.
My Cowboys Family is number 4. Zero God Loading is number 5. Alshon Jeffrey Dahmer is number 6. Dylan's Dynasty is number 7. Dak Attacks 8. Daniel's team is number 9. How About Them Cowboys is 10. Weedham Boys is 11. Shallow's team is 12. Cowboys Argentina is 13. Dem Boys is it just changed.
Nope, Dem Boys dropped to 15.
Gladiators is 16. The Champ is 17. Patrick's team is 18. Just think about that, Patrick. KB's top-notch team is 19, and Alex's amazing team is still at 20. Remember, guys, it is only the projected standings right now. We have about 3 more picks to go. We have 3 more picks to go, and these are projected. It could be wrong, and it probably is wrong. So if you guys are 15th place, don't worry about it. At the end of the draft, you might be projected 7th. And you might win the whole thing. It's just projected. Doesn't mean it's real. But it. Patrick picked P. Dawson. I'm not gonna be able to know these first names anymore. Like.
Great pick right there, Shandrick West from Kansas City. That's a great pick at this point of the draft. Whoever that was, good pick.
Oh my God!
Cowboys. That's Cowboys Argentina. Good pick. Great pick.
Like half the Cowboys.
Yeah, I know.
Dak and Phillip Rivers.
You want to trade Phillip Rivers? How about them Cowboys? Blake Bortles and another guy for Phillip Rivers and one of your scrubs.
Yeah.
Just throwing it out there.
If you want to trade so badly, here's a trade.
Steal of the draft, pick 263 coming up.
No, hey, 263 here. He's calling it right now. Which one? Okay, because I thought you had a good draft right there.
He's saying that he's gonna get the steal of the draft.
Well, he took Shandrick West, didn't he? That's a great pick.
Cowboys, Argentina.
I know that, but I think that was a steal of the draft.
Oh,
right there.
no. How about them Cowboys? The New York Giants defense, or is that Jets?
Jets, probably.
Okay.
I was about to say, like, I saw.
Alfred Morris off.
The Giants made it
I
all
know.
the way down.
I saw New York leave like a long time ago. This is almost at 300. It's probably gonna make it to 300. That's a lot.
He wants good value. We're trading backups, guys.
No one's gonna be getting good.
Yeah, so it just shows you who all was drafted in the round. So here, I just want to look at our first round.
So many rounds.
I want to see. So Zeke went 10th.
Here.
Shallow How. Sorry, guys. Just looking at a few of our first round picks while a few of you guys are still making some of your other ones. How about them Cowboys said he's not doing a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. It's just a good deal. We'll
talk about it later.
Yeah. But so Zeke went number 10 in the first round. Let me see. So, and
Hey guys, hey, how about them Cowboys? Graham Gano just got cut today by Carolina. We actually announced on our last stream. Bad move.
wow. So Aaron Rodgers was the first quarterback gone. Dem boys. Really, I'm surprised that he got picked over. But Matt Bryan went next, and then Brady.
Matt
so
Ryan.
I said Matt Ryan.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
No, not Matt Bryan.
He's a kicker.
Matt Ryan. Let me see. Jordan Howard. So, no, just very interesting. I mean, we have 2 Cowboys went in the first round, right?
So first rounds is like 2 rounds for most other leagues.
Yeah, so not bad. Yeah, we got Zeke in.
How about them Cowboys saying he's a terrible draft?
Someone picked Kaepernick. So here, we'll hop back to the players.
Why did you pick Kaepernick? That's funny.
He's a
But you know what? He's gonna get picked up. You never know.
Gladiators. I think
he get picked up. Yeah, he get picked up though. That's not a bad deal. At this point, why not go take a chance?
I know, but I'm thinking Gladiators playing. Like, who would want to take that risk? Like, I'm not saying he's not gonna get picked up because he is a good quarterback.
He's not good.
Okay.
He's not good.
He's okay.
He's average. He'd be a good backup for us.
I don't understand.
So we have left on that.
You must be not here.
Okay, next. Go up there.
Garham Gano hasn't been cut yet. They're looking for that. E. Rogers from Pittsburgh. I don't know these people. Most people don't know these people. It's ridiculous. And 13 more payer.
Go 2 tight ends first. Tight ends. Let me see. Okay, hold on.
Sean King, I don't understand. You're probably talking to someone else, I think. Message retracted. I'll just ignore that.
Yeah, my title's Bennett. Good. So we're good there. Someone caught it for us. Good job, mods. Appreciate that. If that was it was retracted. Okay.
I don't think he said anything bad. He didn't say anything bad. Colts have the easiest schedule, I think you mean, this year. Take the Colts defense. So Regier has actually a good thing here.
Yeah.
It says Colts have the easiest schedule this year. Take the Colts defense.
Yeah, Colts defense. They looked horrible. I mean, I can't trust them. They looked bad last year. They look worse this year.
Cowboys off the board. Yeah, how about them Cowboys? And like half the players were given to you. Not the best idea.
Bryce Butler.
Wait, he wasn't. Wait, what?
Bryce Butler.
I thought he was already taken.
Bryce Butler? No. Switzer was taken.
I thought Bryce Butler.
He went in like the 4th or 5th.
Terrence
round.
Williams was taken. Yeah.
Early.
Yeah.
But Bryce Butler, I thought was a starter. Is it a different guy?
No, Bryce Butler's not a starter. How dare you? He's
Who am
the
I-
fourth guy.
who am
You're
I thinking about?
Terrence Williams probably, or Ryan Switzer.
But didn't Bryce Butler play last year?
Yes, but he's not a starter. He's the fourth receiver, baby.
He's just not.
Don't you understand how it works? It's Dez, Terrence Williams, Cole Beasley, then Bryce Butler, and now they have Ryan Switzer.
So he doesn't even play? He's not even a starter?
He plays like 10 plays a game.
Yeah.
I'm so confused because last year he did
that's the
so
pick.
good.
That's the pick
God
right
damn
there.
it.
That's the pick. Good pick.
Nice
champ.
job, champ, whoever you are. Yeah. So, Stronger King, right now it is the 14th round. So, we are pick 276.
Up on the screen, you can
We
see
are
it.
up next.
I'm lost. That was my pick right there.
Justin. No. All these people are cut or injured.
A lot of people left the...
Yeah, because it's getting too crazy right now.
Oh boy, guys.
Ah, good pick, Matt Jones. That's the other one.
Mm.
Damn, we're really scrubbing the bottom here.
I mean, what do you expect? It's pick 276.
We can't get him. Another week 8 bye week.
No. Who you said again?
Kicker.
Yeah, that's what we need.
I didn't even look yet. It's okay.
Just pick somebody. I mean.
Guys, wait a second.
No. Hurry. We need him.
In there. So I'm guessing we picked him up because we do expect that he will be picked up by another team and be playing. Yes. So. Yeah, so whoever picked up Kaepernick, I think, did it in the hopes that he would end up, obviously, as a backup for a team. So not bad, especially when you drafted him. So.
All right, so let's see. So is this our last round here?
No, it says 14, so we still have 2 more.
No, we have one. Well, because 15 is coming up, so 15, we have 2 more left. Wow, guys, this is like this is low as hell.
Yeah, so I mean, we kind of.
I don't know.
Have to give it back to the child so we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can do all the coordinating. I don't know much. What I'm going to say is, I don't think these people. These people are not, aren't known at all. They're like the 3rd stringers.
These aren't even people on a team.
Like, more than half of these people are cut. Like, that's what we're going at. Either they're cut. They're hurt.
See, this is for the true people that can stay on to the end, guys. This is a grind right now.
We have a lot of people still.
Projection says that where he lives, he gets the Cowboys every time. So
that's awesome.
Good. Lucky you.
But we have a lot of people still. Yeah, I see. Take Josh McCown. Honestly, I don't know anybody except for the defenses. I know the defenses.
Hold on. Let me focus now because we have 2 picks to go here before we go up.
Right here, go with Nathan Peterman. Oh, my team is getting Ginorous Jenkins.
And that's a defensive player.
Tobias says there are a lot of players left. Yeah, like more than half of them are hurt or cut. How about them Cowboys says these people are experienced with fantasy football. He is. He's very experienced. I mean, I only started last year, and last year he helped me, and then she didn't start nearly as long as he did.
TJ Yeldon, guys. I know he's a little nicked up. I know he's a little injured, but I think that he might see some playing time, especially Fournette's not full time, and he's a little bit hurt with his ankle. They also have Chris Ivory, which I wanted to take. Someone took him, but Yeldon it would be the Jacksonville receiving running back, and in our league, that works. Again, guys, we're at the 285th pick. We get the 316th pick next, and then we have one more for that. I should have made it 15 rounds, guys. That was my fault.
Hey, we have 30 picks until our turn.
It's all right. And then
they're gonna take a nap. Yes. Let me go to.
I'll just go ahead and
Boom. Standing. We dropped the 8.
Did we?
Yeah. Let's see the bottom. Still the same. Careful. Gladiators at the bottom. Oh, look, it's all moving around.
P. Dorsett.
So Alex's amazing team at least, and Patrick managed to crawl up.
I want to say that's a great pick right there. That's a guy I forgot about. We had too many receivers though. So go ahead. Quick. Guys, it actually, even though it's taking a long time. Actually, breaking news. What's up? Here we go. Broncos did not ask
TJ Ward to
take a pay cut. So they didn't ask him to take a pay cut, meaning that. So see, TJ Ward did not take it. They did not ask him to take a pay cut. I'm not really sure.
I mean, I'm not really. Does that mean that other teams have to pay him more or something like that? I mean, how does that work?
No, it changes nothing. It's more. It's more Patrick. I know that Nasacha made the 53. That sucks. I think, but I think I think Nasacha's going to be gone soon. We're going to pick up another linebacker. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's so. What does that tell us then? That the Broncos did not ask him to take a pay cut. That what? The reason they cut him was because he's not that good, or because the reason not that he's not that good, but maybe they just saw other reasons why they should cut him.
I mean, I think though from what they said and the fact that he was cut anyway, it doesn't seem like they tried too hard to keep him. It looks like they had in mind to, you know, let him go and let him move on. So yeah, Cowboys legend, you said it. No, that means they didn't want him. So exactly. So obviously Denver had no plans on holding on to him. Stronger King said Seattle Seahawks acquired Justin Coleman. So how about them Cowboys? I thought the Broncos might have tried to do that. Go ahead.
The 290th pick, Tony Romo.
Really? Someone picked Tony Romo.
Just in case, you never know, right? Out of retirement. This is the first time I've seen a draft where Tony Romo got drafted. He's an announcer. God, that's great. That's classic. I gotta say, I love it.
Oh, who was it?
Who was that? That was good.
Whoever you are, you're a legend.
The pick of the night, 290. Tony Romo with Shallow Hal. Good job. Give you credit on that one. That was good. That's funny. That's great.
Oh boy, guys. So let's see. Real quick, back to what's his face, T.J. Ward. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, Tony Romo. So he's gonna be the next starter for the Dallas Cowboys.
I mean, listen, we're laughing now. You know, all that talk about him coming out of the booth.
Will break, and then that's it.
The thing is that no, I don't want to even think about that getting hurt. But I'm just saying, like, you know, you never know. What if something happens and he comes out of retirement? I guess. Yeah, at this point of the draft, anything is possible. That actually looks like not a bad pick.
Okay, let me put it this way. I'd rather have Tony Romo back, like halfway through the season, coming from, you know, the announcer, you know, sports broadcasting booth, than Kellen freaking Moore. Okay.
Sorry, King's like, what?
Yes.
Someone took Tony Romo.
Someone drafted Tony Romo. Here, sit down first, and I'll show you.
I want to see this.
Here, hold the.
Honestly, he's better and more known than all these other people.
290. Boom, Tony Romo.
How?
Mic drop.
Is Michael Vick still available, like someone said? Here, let me see.
Vic, let's get him.
No.
Look up Michael.
Oh, I know.
Doug Free?
I was looking for Doug Free.
Yeah, he's not a fantasy player. You can't have offensive linemen.
Yeah.
See, the rookies, I'm still teaching them.
I just thought of like, I'm trying to think, is if Tony Romo's still on there, it means like, oh, wait, no, who's the guy that we have? Oh, I know. Oh, I guess, yeah,
he's defensive player. Again, we don't have that either.
Damn it! I'm just going by players, guys.
You're going to mess up the stream. Go ahead.
I just want to look up something real quick. Tony. You can actually draft him.
Well, of course. Now, don't mess up our thing here because we might need it. Yeah, go ahead and do that and go back to all players if you could.
Well, Tony's better.
Good. I mean, Victor Cruz got injured, but he also, I think he'll be all right, but he got cut. Yeah, he got cut, but so everybody here is cut. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if he will. I think he's already kind of done. Mike Vick.
Well, I'm sure Romo's better than like 99% of these people.
You only have one spot left, right? One pick left?
Yeah, right? I mean,
yeah. S. Roberts was taken. Don't know who that is.
We're 316. We're almost there, guys. This is our last pick coming up. Our last pick, and we're going to take a quarterback.
The only person that I knew from all these people, believe it or not.
Tony Romo.
Yeah, Tony Romo.
Really? Oh, from this group. Yeah, from this group.
From like these final, Brock Osweiler. Nobody should take him. I mean, he couldn't even pass for the Cleveland Browns. Like, that's saying something. What about someone's saying about what about Scott Toisian? C. Wofford was drafted. How about the Cowboys said Mike Vick is not in the draft?
Yeah, it's not. Guys, there's only one. We're in a situation where we have to kind of grab somebody, so you know, we'll see. We'll see.
Just take anybody, just someone who's not cut or.
Okay. Yeah. Don't worry. We will. I guarantee you, we're gonna take somebody who's not cut.
Or injured.
Or injured.
Yeah.
Well, maybe injured. That's a good pick right there, though. anybody who needs it at this point of the game.
How about the Cowboys said, my Cowboys family, I might have taken Tony Romo. I mean, if I knew he was there, me too. Washington defense was taken. G. Kalik was taken. Z. Zenner was taken. R. Sakop was taken. And Cleveland defense. I think Cleveland defense was like the bottom of all defenses.
Someone took the Cleveland defense?
I think that was the last defense.
Oh.
But you should have gotten your defense like way before. It's funny, we're saying like you should have gotten these people way before, and usually we're like, should have waited. How about the Cowboys said can't wait for after draft? Yeah, I'm excited for that too.
You want me to see the,
No, you're just excited for the trades, honestly. All you want to do is trade.
And someone still picked Cleveland over.
Why Cleveland? Why?
Even I would pick
these
Detroit.
These all stink here.
Yeah, but I would still pick Detroit over Cleveland. No?
Feel bad for those 5 teams who were undrafted.
No, I'm saying Cleveland.
Tobias Argentina said, guys, you know how to use the IR spot? I don't know.
I mean, but again, I guess overall, it kind of equals out. But I personally would still pick Detroit.
Demontre Moore did not make the 53. Are you kidding?
No, hold on. Patrick, of course he made the 53. Demontre Moore made the 53. He's on the suspended list for 2 weeks, and he's back week 3. Then we'll have to cut somebody else. Same thing with David Irving. He's not on the 53 because David Irving is suspended for 4 weeks. And after week 4, he'll be back on, and we'll have to cut somebody else for that. Now.
It's our turn.
Kicker time.
Wait, we still haven't gotten a kick.
Calm down. It's our last pick. Let me see here. Hold on.
Okay. Cole Stevens still on the board. I'm shocked. Me too.
Let me see that.
What would you all give for John Ross? He's injured. Is he that badly injured? This guy doesn't even have a picture. That's sad. We don't have a lot of time. Howie, there. Robbie Gould. See this, we're gonna lose because we picked like the second stringer.
He's not a second stringer. I don't think he is he? He's a starter.
Probably is. Is it? I'm not gonna use this one.
Backup kickers.
Well, I mean,
they do have a whole bunch on the team. We are 7th. Looks like it's gonna end up.
Yeah, God.
That was guys, I gotta say that was a tough ass draft. Yes, even for an experienced person like yourself.
Ever done a 20-person league, and guys, this was insane.
16 rounds. It should have been 15, so we've been over by now.
A whole bunch of fun. It looks like we're down to the last 2 picks. Give me just a second, guys.
We are at the 319th pick. I don't think you've ever seen three. No. Have you ever seen 300?
No.
All right, we're at the final pick.
And for the final pick of the draft,
Mr. Irrelevant
Dynasty picks M. Nugent from the New York Giants, their new kicker, guys.
Not new. Well, yeah. All right,
so it looks like
here's the final. Go ahead, you do the final.
Yes. For the final standings, according to this, we drafted number 1 drafter, Sixer JT. You win the number 1 draft spot as of now. So how about them Cowboys? You got spot number 2.
Wow.
So Cowboys legend, you held strong to that number 3 spot all draft. 0 God loading. You have spot number 4. Yes. Dak Attack Kevin. You get lucky number 5. Alshon Jeffrey Dahmer Holloway, you get lucky number 6.
Tobias.
Cowboys Argentina Tobias, you squeaked in and took our spot at number 7, and we are right below you, my Cowboys family, at number 8. Patrick, biggest upswing, I think. You were at the bottom of the draft all the draft, and for the most part, you managed to finish at number 9, so great job there. Team Josh Jones, you are right in the middle at number 10. Daniel's team at number 11, the Destroyers at number 12. 13, We Dem Boys. Can you scroll?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So 14, Dylan's Dynasty. 15, Shallow's team. 16, Gladiators. 17, The Champ. 18, KB's top-notch team. 19, them boys. And at number 20, Alex's amazing team.
He's held 20 the whole draft.
Yeah, so.
All right, congratulations, you're 20th.
I want to say something. So, guys, listen, if you can, let's go team by team if we can see the teams.
Yes.
We're going to try to check the teams out per team, and we can start with
we're just going to start right at the top.
Okay, them boys. So, guys, before we do that, though, I want you guys to, right in there, if they want to jump over to the stream, on here. Okay, so, guys, huh?
Can I say something?
Yeah, baby. You got to give me a second, all right? All right, so, no, guys, so we're going to try to go through some of these real quick. Everybody's in the smack talk area here on the screen. It's going to close out in like 12 minutes. So, if you can, jump over to our live stream on YouTube and join us there. Everybody, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. And here we go. So, them boys, all right? Them boys, Brandon. Okay, you got Aaron Rodgers, fantastic, obviously the best quarterback out there for fantasy. You got DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Jackson, both good picks. I don't know, but DeAndre Hopkins worries me sometimes because of the offensive power they have. They don't really have that much. But Deshaun Jackson, I like him as a second receiver. Mike, I don't know how to say Gillisley. Be careful, maybe. That's too much moving.
Like
Gillisley. Yeah. He's. I mean, again, I think you're a little weak at running back. Eddie Lacy's your other one. I think that even though Lacy's a decent pick, you know, Gillisley, he's going to be splitting time with a lot of people. So, you're right?
Yeah, I'm right.
Okay, so we're going to know. So that's, running backs a little weaker. And 20-team league, it's hard, guys. Trust me. Tight end Zach Ertz. I'm not really a big fan of him, but, not bad. I mean, he's going to be at least an average tight end. Flex position, Julius Thomas, tight end from Miami, not bad. Sterling Shepard, the third receiver for the Giants. I guess is your third flex in a 20-team league is pretty good. Yeah. And then at this point, guys, I'm going to run through them. Okay, Cooper Kupp, J.J. Nelson, Matt Jones is not even picked up. He's cut today. Barnes was cut as well. Blaine Gabbert, backup quarterback for the Cardinals. Not bad in the sense that we have the starter for the Cardinals, so we're going to have to talk to you if Parker gets hurt.
Probably the only kicker I would put at Dan Bailey's level at this second. I mean,
there's a couple others, but he's good. No, he's good. No, he's pretty good too.
He's good. He's just not as good.
He's got a backup kicker too. And Minnesota's defense. So, I mean, again, other running back, I think you're weak there. That's my opinion. Let's roll to the next team. We got to do it fast.
Yeah.
I got to give the information. You can read some questions after. Alex's amazing team, who was ranked 20th. He got Cam Newton, which, again, with his shoulder issue, could hamper him. But I think where he got him is a good pick. Antonio Brown, obviously the best receiver in the draft there.
Amazing.
Cole Beasley, nice pickup, but maybe a little early. But at the same time, a 20-team draft, maybe a good pick.
Exactly. So he wouldn't have been there, I think, by the time that you would have swung around.
I agree. Lamar Miller. Okay. I'm not gonna say he's great at running back for the Houston Texans, but I do think he's an average running back. Starting as a number one.
Yeah.
Tevin Coleman, he's a backup. He's gonna split time with Freeman.
Yeah. So since you did go back-to-back receiver, it does hurt your depth at running back a little bit.
Yeah. So there you go. So I mean, again, not bad, but not great for starting running backs. Vance McDonald. He was just traded to Pittsburgh from San Francisco. Not a bad pick. I actually was swayed from picking Jesse James as a tight end or as depth for tight end because of this guy, because he's going to be splitting time back there. Jonathan Stewart, another guy that we were looking at for a little bit, splitting time with McCaffrey. And also, they don't run that much. He gets like 40 yards a game on average. So touchdowns at the goal line, that's him or Cam will be scoring them. Thomas Rawls back up to Fat Lacy. Not bad, Corey Coleman. I'm going to just go with this. Jesse James, like I explained earlier, he has both guys. That's a good pick. Ryan Griffin, another tight end, Josh McCown, and Matt Breida, San Francisco running back. Gosh, I don't know this guy. I've never heard of this guy.
Young Ho Koo?
Is that a joke?
That even a real name?
Young Ho Koo.
Let me not laugh because that's kind of rude. But Young Ho Koo from the Chargers. I've never heard of him.
It's got to be Korean. But again, that's the first time a Korean kicker. Wow. Kai Forbath.
The Carolina.
Very interesting team, Alex. Very interesting team. Let's go. Alston Jeffrey Dahmer, Eagles.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Andrew Luck, who's injured on and off. Odell Beckham, fantastic receiver, although I hate him. Marvin Jones Jr., pretty good at that spot. I know that was later in the draft, so as your second receiver, pretty good. Marshawn Lynch, you stole from us.
You're the one that stole him from us, Hollyway. Boo.
Hollyway, how could you?
Yeah, I'm pretty
so Marshawn Lynch, I mean, definitely. I think it was good where you picked him in the draft. Kamara. Interesting pick there with Peterson and with the other. What's the starter's name? I forgot his name, but yes, they have the starter. They have Peterson, and then they have this guy as their third guy. So interesting pickup. Travis Kelce, one of the top, if not one of the top tight ends.
Yeah.
Jordan Matthews, Corey Davis, Yeah, he's all right. He's good. At that point, we took him for sure. Matthew Stafford, good backup. We want to talk some trades with him if you're interested there, Hollyway. Let me see here. Charles Clay's all right. Travis Benjamin, all right. Yeah, from here on out, I'd say blah. Connor Bath, okay. Kickers. And is that the Jets defense?
No, the Giants.
Oh, Giants defense is a good pick.
So good job there, Holly.
Even though you're an Eagle fan, you took interesting. Tobias, Cowboys Argentina. Derek Carr, good pick. You stole him from us. We wanted him. Jordy Nelson, another good pick. Armani Cooper, good pick. So right now, the top three right there, very good. I got to give him a.
Yeah, and he has Danny Woodhead.
A good receiving running back, but he's not your workhorse. He could get injured as well. So interesting.
No, but he tends to put up a lot of points
because of receptions. Yeah, he's one of the best receiving tight ends in the league, but he splits time. Although the main guy, one of their guys got injured this year. So, it's a good pick, no doubt, but he's your number one running back. Keep that in mind. So, I'd say number 2 running back is more like it. Now, Duke Johnson, good number 2, I'd say, right there where it should be. Fedorowicz, good tight end from Houston. Pierre Garçon. Interesting to see what's going to happen with him now, and not in Washington, now in San Francisco with a lesser quarterback. Robbie Anderson, the Jets. And we'll go downhill from here. Marlon Mack, Jared Goff. Good back. I guess so. Is that a back? That's your backup, Goff. Okay, Kendall Wright. I think if he's still in, he's a good pick because he's going to be relied upon. Chandrick West, he has a great pick there too. I like your Sharkhandrick. I do think this is probably the best team so far, all the way from top to bottom. Yeah, Sharkhandrick. Benjamin Watson there. At this point you can't help it. I don't know what Aldrick Rosas is, but I guess he's a Giants kicker. Yeah. And Tampa Bay defense, not bad.
Pretty good.
So I would say Argentina, Tobias, you got one of the better drafts so far that we're looking at. A Cowboys legend ranked really high up there.
All right, so
Mr. LL.
That's a good one.
Marcus Mariota, very good. Mike Evans, of course, it's one of the top receivers. Jamison Crowder, he's going to put up some numbers for Washington. Fournette, I have him in my other league. He's a rookie. He's got ankle problems, but he's going to be their workhorse, so he stays healthy. Theo Riddick, another guy he took from us. Great pick. Theo Riddick is going to be a receiving running back there. That's a good pick. Now, Cameron Brate, he's good, but he's their second tight end. I think that O.J. Howard, he's going to be their starter. So, John Brown, good pick. He's definitely up and coming. Matt Forte, that's the one we wanted. We got ripped on that. That's when you tricked us and messed up our internet, LL. So you took our Matt Forte. So, good pick on that one. Again, he's your flex guy. That's really good. Kirk Cousins, good backup. We'll talk to you some trades if you want, too, and just let us know if you want. Nelson Aguilar, hands like feet. I don't like him. David Funchess.
Hands like feet?
Yes, his hands look like feet.
Might be never to shake his hand.
Y'all think he'll get a chance. So he's not going to make a Pro Bowl. So David Funchess, good pickup. He's the third or fourth option back there in Carolina. If they throw little passes. I don't see much from him, but at this point of the draft, what are you going to do? Dion Lewis, decent, because there's a lot of guys splitting up time. And the rest of the guys, Eli Rogers, not bad. He can be a 4th, 5th guy on their team. Jason Myers, Jacksonville.
He picked the Cleveland defense, man.
Cleveland defense.
Again, actually, you know what? I want to talk to you about that because when I looked, I was very surprised to see you get Cleveland's defense when Detroit was still available. I kind of want to know what your thought was on that because out of those two choices, I would have gone with Detroit. So just, if you're still there in Cowboys legend, just let me know. I'm just kind of curious.
And again, I was going to say about that pick, the reason I think he went for Cleveland because the opponents. Pittsburgh doesn't really put up. No, I guess it'd be the highest scoring team in that division.
I know, but I'm just saying.
You got Cincinnati and you have Baltimore and they're, hurt. So, you got a lot of low scoring games.
I know, but even on the flip side with Detroit, you have Green Bay, which is kind of like their Pittsburgh, and then you have.
But I will say one other thing. I think Cleveland's defense has much improved. Okay. We saw them against the Giants. Against preseason, but they have the Myles Garrett, whatever with number one pick in the draft. Yeah, a lot of they have Jabril Peppers, whatever. Another great pick. Guys, young defense. Got some skill. Right. Not a bad pick. Again, you're gonna bank on them every game? Definitely not. Let's go roll on to the next team. Yes. I like that team too. I say you're second right now. And okay, so Dez Stoyers, it's Eric. I know. Okay, so Andy Dalton, good pick where you took him at for sure. Demaryius Thomas, decent. I would put him a little lower, I think, but he's your number one receiver. Allen Robinson, two guys that would be mid-round. I'd say 4th, 5th, 6th round picks. You made a good job in taking him. Now your running back, DeMarco Murray, obviously awesome.
Yes.
I think he's definitely a top pick. Doug Martin, he's going to be injured a lot. So not injured, I'm sorry, he's suspended. Yes.
Oh, that was the guy that I want. Doug Martin. There
he's suspended for.
I was saying earlier that I was going to pick in my other team draft, but because he was suspended, I did pass him over.
So again. This is your number 2 back. He's a starting running back, so you have to find somebody to replace him. We'll check to see your depth. Jared Cook, I took him in my Big 16 team league. You good there? We're good? Okay, good. And again, I think that he's actually going to be a sleeper. So I think that's a great pick. Jarvis Landry, you stole him from us.
Yes.
We were looking at him.
Picks.
Yes. Jeremy Hill's a good pick when you got him. Very good pick, although he's going to be losing time to Mixon. Mike Wallace, actually, that's a good pick. We kind of slept on him a little bit. That's a good pick. Curtis Samuel, Ryan Matthews, Dennis Pitta. These are just guys you hope you get picked up. Kickers, Kickers, there's only a few I would really even talk about right now. And then you got
Miami's defense,
Miami's defense, Washington's defense. You got two guys there to like rotate around, I guess. Not bad, although Miami's gonna have it good, except when they play New England. So let's roll on. Not a bad team. Another good center team, I think. Danielle's team, Danielle. We got Eli Manning. Bad pick. Devontae Adams, not bad, but he's your number one receiver. Emmanuel Sanders, also not bad. He's your number two receiver.
I don't think he was here.
This might have been an auto draft, but let's see.
So we'll just hop
let's just we don't know. Melvin Gordon, decent running back, very very good, but I don't know. They're gonna be throwing a lot this year, I think, guys. Yeah. We also have Dalvin Cook, who's a rookie, good pick as your second back. I mean, you're pretty strong there, running back for sure. Eric Ebron, I wasn't really a big fan of him. I had him on my team a couple of years, but he never produced for me a couple of years ago. Maybe he will this year. Tyler Williams supposed to be doing a lot more with the Chargers, and they're going to be passing a lot with Phillip Rivers. Frank Gore, old man, probably going to split time. You need some help on your team a little bit, I would say. Brashard Perriman was one of the guys we were looking at. We let him go, but I think he could be a sleeper as well. But you have to have Flacco at quarterback. We'll see. He has to stay healthy. He's from UCF, guys, my alma mater. Will Fuller, the fifth. He's, all right. He's a returner. At this point in the draft, I understand it. And then you have Jacob Tammy, who's not, he's looking to get picked up, and so is Zach Zenner. I mean, all right, I think Zenner is the fullback. Matt Bryant, pretty good pick there. Blair Walsh project, very good pick. Good. Good defense. What was the defense? Oakland and who?
Okay.
And Chargers not good, but all right. No, we got the Rams. Much better. Rams much better, but still.
All right, so Dylan's Dynasty's up next.
DSAF, Big Ben. Injury prone, we'll see how he does. I have him on my other big money team, so I understand the dilemma there. But I like the pick. Eric Decker, I don't like too much with Tennessee. You got a couple of guys out there. I don't think Decker has really been that great. He's okay. He's with the Jets, So I don't really see him as being a Tennessee now. I know Mary's going to throw that ball, so there is a chance for something to come from that. Kenny Britt, I had him last year when he was with the Rams, but with Cleveland, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. They're going to be throwing a lot, so you might have it there. Now, David Johnson, that was the number one pick of the draft, I think. Yep. So obviously you can't say more than that about him. He's fantastic. Kareem Hunt. I didn't know he was here. He took over for the Kareem Hunt took over for the injured Wares. So he's a rookie. He's going to probably split some time, but good pick as your number two back. Let me see. Who's this? Austin. Who is that? I can't see it. Oh, the Austin Hooper.
So Hollywood wants
number
to know
one.
Who would we trade for Stafford?
We'll talk in a minute for sure. But Austin Hooper, with him, that's a pretty good. He kind of came on last year at the end of the year. I think that's a good pick there. Carlos Hyde, he's going to be splitting time and kind of losing. I think he's going to lose a little time. Derrick Henry's, of course, splitting time with DeMarco Murray. CJ Proce. He's precise. I'm sorry. He's going to be playing some for, there's a lot of mixes going on with these running backs.
I don't think he was here.
He was in the draft. Either he might be in there. I don't know. Ladarius Green, he's going to be, these tight ends, good you have a bunch of tight ends. Anquan Bolden's retired. That's a wasted pick. Oh. Hey, there we go. There's our breakdown.
Oh boy, so let's see.
Let's get this out. So let's go to, I guess we could go to the other teams now, right? Yeah, hit that. Let's see. Leave. Yep. Sorry, guys, for that. Which team were we on? Do you remember? Hit my MCF. We got a B- in our draft grade. Okay, not that MCF.
Oh. Well, you just said hit MCF.
I thought you knew that's what I meant.
No.
Okay, you go to the game. Go down.
It looks like it was still in the same order.
Yeah.
We're on Daniel's team,
yeah.
right?
No. Dynasty. Dylan's Dynasty. There we go. Okay. Drop to the bottom a little bit. Let's see where we're at. We left off at. Oh wait, hold on, guys. Give me a second. Oh, shoot.
Oh, it's not showing it right.
Yeah, hold on. There we go. All right. That'll be better. Hopefully you guys can see something there. Ladarius Green.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
It doesn't do it the same anymore.
Yeah, you don't hit him. Bolden is retired, so he's done. Santos from Kansas City. Again, I'm looking at the big screen here. New England defense, good pickup, and Tennessee's not bad either. Okay, let's go to the next one. Same place, next to the Dylan's Dynasty. There you go.
All right, so I guess we'll just go
to the next. The next one's Gladiators.
But we didn't do all of these up here.
Yes, we did.
Did we do Dak Attack? We didn't do Dak Attack.
Okay, so then do Dak Attack. Let's roll with Dak Attack. Kevin Booth, I think, right? Dak Attack. All right, so you got, let's see, you got Drew Brees, great. Chris Hogan as your number 1, interesting. I don't think that's a great deal, but you're weak at receiver. Kevin White, again, as your 1 and 2 starters, that's tough. I don't know. Jordan Howard, you must be liking the Bears a lot. Jordan Howard, good running back, of course. LeGarrette Blount, decent. He's going to be short yardage, so you might get some touchdowns, but he also might get 40 yards a game. Delonte Walker, good pickup for tight end. I'm sorry, Delaney Walker, good pickup. Josh Doxson, that's a good pickup too. Tavon Austin, I was looking at him later in the draft. Good pick there. I think these two receivers are better, almost not better, but you might want to look to move them up a little bit in your draft in your roster there. Yeah, it's really good. They got a bunch of good players there.
Carson Wentz as your backup isn't bad either. Definitely, again, another person we need to talk to about some trades, maybe.
I'm not that much of a Wentz fan, but you have to talk a lot to us on that. You right? You want to sit up because I see your little head there. No, that's all right. You can sit back, baby. We have Mohamed Sanu, not a bad pick. Alfred Morris, good pick. You never know when you might see him, especially with Run DMC and all that. Yeah, Devontae Booker. Dante Freeman, good pick, guys. Good pick. And Victor Cruz, not on a team right now, but we shall see. Devontae Booker, he will be back for 8 weeks. So
yeah, and how about them Cowboys? We haven't gotten to your team yet. We will be getting to you shortly.
Yeah.
So and then he picked Mason Crosby as a kicker, and he has Kansas City defense.
Good pick on the defense, obviously. Okay, go ahead. Next up on the list, let's see.
All right, so let's see. We did them boys, Austin Jeffrey, Cowboys Argentina, Cowboys legend, Daniel's team. Did we do Destroyers?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Dylan's Dynasty. Team. All right, so Gladiators is next.
I'm going to go ahead and
so, Devin, you got a B.
I will be right back.
All right, here we go. Devin, all right. Wait, hold on. Let me sit up because we got to, I think we sit up, it'll be better. We got to get closer to the screen here. So, Gladiators, Devin, let's go. Let's see what you got. Jay Cutler. Woo, man, that's a big hit at the quarterback spot. Yeah. Martavius Bryant. Not bad. He just came back, but I wouldn't say that great either.
And then Moncrief.
As your number 1 receiver. And Dontre Moncrief, who was definitely injured last year, on and off the whole year.
Yeah, it looks like he is already.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not really I'm not loving your team too much. No offense. Just saying.
So, Devontae Freeman, though, great job there. Great.
Good pickup. Splitting time with Coleman, but still, he's getting most of those goal line carries. Yeah. Todd Gurley, where you got him, that's a great pick. So I got to say, great pick on that one. Greg, even though I don't love Gurley, and he's in my other league, I had to pick him. There was like 10 running backs picked before mine. So I had to take Gurley, but that's a good pick. We get both of those guys. That's why you're weak at receiver. Greg Olsen, obviously one of the best tight ends out there. Fantastic pick. Rob Kelly, the starting running back for the Redskins. Another good pick. And Terrence West for Baltimore, who's kind of defaulted by, as one of the running backs they're going to be using. Now, Turbin for Indianapolis, good pick. Especially got Gore back there. He's old. Mm-hmm. Joe Williams, IR. So there you go. You got that answer there. Colin Kaepernick.
Bold pick, but not a bad pick necessarily.
Could pay off.
Exactly.
He's your backup, it looks like. And then Dontre Inman, I was looking at him too, but the fact that he's injured and they're trying to trade him away to somebody who's probably going to use him as a 4th receiver is why I stayed away from him. And Garrett Selleck, who's one of the San Francisco tight ends. Vinatieri, that's your boy.
my former kicker, yes.
And then
Green Bay's defense.
Green Bay defense. I was looking at him, and we went with which defense? We skipped.
We went with the Rams, but
that's
it
right.
was out of our hands.
Yeah, we almost took that deal. We're kind of happy, I guess, we didn't go for the because we had Rams and them. So
yeah. So
let's keep going. How about them Cowboys are next?
Yeah.
This is alphabetical. How about them Cowboys? This is the time you were waiting for. Let's see. Look at your team. You got a C in your draft. Let's see here. The Thunderclots.
So, of course,
Dak Prescott as the quarterback. Oh, look, we love all the Cowboy players, but now we're going to talk fantasy. So Dak, he's going to be good. He's going to be probably better than last year, I would say, but because he's going to be asked to do a little bit more, and I think he's expanded his playbook. But Dak Prescott's not a great fantasy quarterback, at least not yet. So we'll see if you roll the dice with that. Des Bryant, good pick. I don't remember when you took him. I think it was early.
Well, because I think he had
back-to-back picks,
not back-to-back, but like very, very close to each other.
That's a good pick in 19th and 20s.
He would have gotten a wide receiver at that.
So that's a good pick there. Fitzgerald is a very good pick later on in the draft. Exactly, guys. That was a good pick. Now, your weakness spots, for sure. Running backs are weak. Yeah. And again, no offense to any of these guys, but you got two guys that are going to be on buys, 2 guys who are going to share time, 2 guys that don't get a lot of running plays in the New England offense, but 2 guys who do get a lot of catches. So that's maybe not the best, but also not the worst. So, for your starters, that's an interesting concept there. Now, Jason Witten, we wanted him later in the draft. You took him. It's good pick, but we know Witten could get 3 games for 50 yards, at most sometimes. So, but I think he's going to do better this year. So I think that's a good pick. Zay Jones, good, decent pick, especially Buffalo's like lacking with really an outstanding receiver now. Taylor Gabriel, he's their 3rd or 4th guy there. Not a bad pick. He does some stuff. He gets 3 or 4 catches a game, and we're talking about.
I think you definitely got him at a good spot for where he was at the time. So
now we like Phillip Rivers.
Yeah.
That's a good. Not that we love him, but where you got him, good pick.
Yeah, and a good solid backup quarterback.
Yeah, good solid backup quarterback for Dak.
So perfect.
So yeah, different back. So Robert Woods, the Rams. I had him. I had him when he was with the Bills. I wasn't happy with him. McKinnon. It's just there's so many running backs. There's so many. Latavius Murray and then the rookie. I mean, there's so many guys there. You don't know with him. Seth Roberts. He's all right, not bad. Now Dan Bailey. Obviously, we love Dan Bailey. All hail. Little early. I will say bad pick though because where you got him. Just my 2 cents. Really? Yeah, Graham Gano. You might as well cut him. He's done. I mean, again, done. You click on the little box just so we can show him. I'm pretty sure he was cut today.
So it says. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport reports the Panthers are getting trade calls on Graham Gano. So it looks like he'll be traded.
No, that was earlier. That was earlier today. Yes. Yeah, that was today. Go down to the bottom. It says that the Panthers aren't going to keep 2 kickers, and they're going to keep rookie Harrison Buck or whatever, and so they're going to release Gano, which they did. Just letting you know.
They did?
So yeah. So just wanted to clarify, even though they didn't update it on here, but he's been cut. So you got Houston's defense, very good, very good.
Great job.
Jets defense, not so good. Now let's go to the next team. We were KB's top notch. This is tiring now. I'm gonna try to run through these fast, guys. I'm sorry.
Draft grade B.
Okay, so let's see. Tyrod Taylor. No, I don't like Tyrod Taylor, though he can run the ball, so he will get you some rushing yards. AJ Green, solid.
I like him, but wasn't he injured a lot last year?
A little bit, but I think that he's coming back strong. I think he'll be all right. He's one of the top receivers. Doug Baldwin, good. He wasn't traded, right? It was the other guy was traded. The Seahawk receiver was traded. So good pick there. He's gonna get a lot of catches. C.J. Anderson is a little weak because he's gonna be splitting time, and I don't think he's gonna be a full-time workhorse guy for the Broncos. We know he's not. They got Jamal Charles back there and a couple other guys, so they're gonna be splitting time. Amir Abdullah again, another similar situation. You got Theo Reddick. You're gonna have other guys back there, taking time away from Abdullah. So, a little weak there. Definitely much stronger on the receivers on this team. Kyle Rudolph, I didn't like him when I had him a couple of years ago on my team. I know he's improved some. He's not improved, but he had a couple better seasons. Yeah. Probably gonna still be about an average tight end. Willie Snead, he's their number 1 guy, although I heard he got injured or something happened to him. Suspended. I'm sorry, he was suspended. That's what it was. 3 games, yeah. And that was after, that was after 4 games. He got 1 reduced. Adam Thielen, not bad. He'll make some plays for Minnesota when they throw. And then you got your backups, Alan Hearns, not bad, but I think he's kind of hurt or he's having issues breaking into the starting lineup at Jacksonville. This guy here for the Jets, he used to be for the Bucks, Safarian Jenkins, he's whatever. But he's suspended as well. Quincy Enunwa, Christy Michael, both guys, Janikowski, obviously a very good long-distance kicker, get you 5 points every time he hits a 50-yarder or longer. Josh Lambo, inactive, probably cut today. Jacksonville defense, up and coming, but not that great. All right. I like Buffalo's defense, too, as a backup.
Wait, real quick. Hollyway wanted to see what his draft grade was, so I'm just going to click on. So, guys, we're just going to go through all the teams really fast just to give you guys your draft grade since I saw a few of you guys asking for it.
Oh, so, a B minus?
Then, boys, you have a B minus.
Hey, don't click on them. Click on the arrow.
I was clicking on the arrow.
No. Okay, you got it. Okay. Then you weren't. You were clicking on the name. There you go. What was this? We did the Ashton Newman?
Yep. So, Hollyway, your draft grade is a B. Go ahead. So.
Go ahead, let Jaden read the draft grades.
It's okay. Go ahead.
Cowboys Argentina got a B minus. Cowboys Legend 27 got a B minus. A lot of people got a B minus.
I know.
Yes.
Dak Attack got a B minus.
I guess when you draft with so many people, it gets to the point where this is probably the best you can do.
Yeah, everything kind of evens out, guys. This is the best draft right here. Is Danielle's team.
Daniel's team got a B.
Which is interesting because you said you like Cowboys Argentina's team better.
Yeah, I didn't like this team that much. So interesting.
Mm-hmm. The Destroyers.
Destroyers got a B.
Good job, Eric. I like this team. Dylan's Dynasty.
Dylan's
B+.
Dynasty B+.
Dynasty
Let me see.
draft.
Let me see his team.
He has Big Ben, Eric Decker, David Johnson.
Because you got the big names.
I don't think he was here. I think he was like auto draft.
Yeah, well,
Let me see.
I don't think it was the best draft. I think there's still a better one. I think Argentina had the best draft from Cowboys legend.
Gladiators had a B.
Yeah, B.
How about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys got a C?
Oof. Ow.
How did you get second place? Or projected second?
We'll do all those grades
Yeah,
now.
so-
All the grades. KB's top-notch
Notch
team.
got a B.
Read it. Yeah.
KB's top-notch team got a B.
Next. Let's get pounding.
Got a C.
Alex's team. Let's get pounding. Got a C. You gotta say the team name.
I did KB's, right?
Yep.
My Cowboys Family.
MCF.
My Cowboys Family got a B minus.
That was because of that malfunction we had in there.
Yeah.
Patrick's.
Patrick's team got a C+.
A plus at least.
Yeah.
Shallow Hal.
Shallow's team got a
I
B.
knew that was gonna be good. That's gonna be a good pick. You got Tony Romo in the picture there.
Sixers of football.
Wow.
He got an A.
Wow. Congratulations. Team Josh Jones got a B.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, we're gonna look these teams over too, real quick. The champ, he took a couple of our guys.
The champ got a C.
Hey, I'm surprised. Let me see.
C.
Oh, I guess we'll
look
more
at them in a
depth
minute,
little
yeah.
bit, yeah. So let's see the champ.
Team.
So we them boys.
Weedham boys got A.
Hey.
Ooh, we them boy. That's a girl too. That's a female. Yep.
Nice.
You,
So yeah,
And-
ladies are
do
taking
Team
over.
Josh? Do Team Josh?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Zero God Loading got a B.
Got a B. So
All right, guys.
all right. So let's go back to our team by team
you.
analysis.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see.
Let's go back. Let's
KB,
take over the
let's
teams.
get
KB,
pounded
we didn't do KBs, did
Yeah,
we?
we did. That was the last one we did.
Are you sure we did the KB one? I just wanted to make sure. Okay, let's get. Okay, go ahead. Oh, okay. You want to check them real quick? Let me just see. Okay, you're right. Just want to double check. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
She's the best.
$5.
How about a high five?
All right, so let's get pounding, guys.
Let's get pounding Alex's team. Let's get rolling here.
Cam
Newton. I think we discussed him a little his injury. Actually, I thought we discussed this team already, didn't we?
No. I think we just talked about Cam Newton.
No, I did this team.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Beasley?
Yep.
Yeah,
There's
I
Vance
remember.
McDonald and Jesse James.
I remember B.
We got it. We did this one. Yep. You remember his name? The Korean guy?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, Alex, interesting team for sure.
So we're
I like it. I don't
Want to
think-
do our team or stick
Yeah,
to
let's do
us?
ours. Let's do ours. All right, my Cowboys family. Obviously, you're going to get our insight on this. Might take a little longer on this one than the others. Carson Palmer, we had to grab him. We were running out of quarterbacks, but he's a solid guy, could put up big numbers. And, you know, the only problem is he's old and he can get hurt. So there you go. I'm giving you my reel on here. Now, Tyreek Hill and Kelvin Benjamin. Now, we went running backs first. So this is our weaker side of things, which would be receivers. I think that we have decent receivers for where we picked them at, honestly, guys. I mean, tell us what you think. But Tyreek Hill, Kelvin Benjamin, these guys, Tyreek Hill's a playmaker, dynamic player. Kelvin Benjamin's a big, strong receiver. If he can stay healthy, and Tyreek Hill can do what he did, something even closer last year, we got gold there. Running backs, so these are we concentrate on these guys. Now, unfortunately, we had to go later on to get Peterson, but we got Lesean Mccoy with our number 1 pick in the draft. Guys, as long as he stays healthy, you know he can put up big numbers, rushing numbers. They throw a lot to him out of the backfield, so we're hoping we're going to see a lot of that from him this year. Adrian Peterson, we know he's old. We know he had a year off. Remember that with the suspension. And guys, I think that even though the New Orleans has a couple running backs back there, and he's like the second guy, you're going to see more Peterson than you think. My hope is that's why we drafted him. So Martellus Bennett, we were eyeballing him the whole draft. We picked him up a little earlier than we wanted to because
we wouldn't have had another chance otherwise.
We could not risk it. So then we have Rashard Matthews, guys. Honestly, I think that he's an underrated player, not because of his skill, because he wasn't that great with the Dolphins. But I will say, with the Tennessee Titans, he seems to be emerging to be one of their top receivers, one of their big guys, one of those goal line guys. We shall see. Yeah. Then we have Jacquizz Rodgers, which was in the middle of our disastrous internet situation. Yeah. One of the issues.
Oops picks.
Yeah, so Jacquizz, I did not want him. I would have rather had Matt Forte in there. Couldn't get him for whatever the reason. Now, Blake Bortles, that was like a desperate backup pick. Trust me, we don't like him. But if we need to throw him in there 1 week and he's playing against a subpar defensive team, he's gonna. If he's still playing, guys, that's another thing. He might not be there anymore. If he's going to throw the ball over the field. I don't really see anybody who's going to be able to beat him because the other quarterbacks are so bad on that team. Henny and all of them, they suck. Yeah. Now, Giovanni Bernard, Sleeper pick. He's a third down running back. He's going to get a lot of receptions out of the backfield. I like him where we got him. So you might see his head sneaking into the starting lineup a couple weeks at a time. Brandon LaFell, guys, Jeremy Ross, I think his name was, the fastest guy in the draft. You remember bringing that up to me? He got injured. Probably won't be anything major. I'm not really sure what his condition is. Either way, though, before his injury, LaFell was still the second receiver for Cincinnati. And again, not saying he's great because he's not. He had a decent season last year. He's projected to be lower this year. But where we are in the draft, we needed to get somebody. He's a good flex player for us. Malcolm Mitchell, that's more of a flyer. We're hoping that he can kind of wake up as being a part of the core of the New England Patriots side of teams that's trying to pick up the slack for Edelman's injury. Interesting. Hopefully, why not risk a pick on him at the 14th round or wherever it was. And then we got Tim Hightower, which is inactive right now because he was cut by the 49ers yesterday, I think, actually was cut. But he's going to get picked up by another team. He's a decent running back. He's going to add some depth to somebody. Let's see what happens. You never know. And TJ Yeldon, who's still on the Jacksonville Jaguars, he's questionable. He's often injured, but he's a third down back. He's got speed. He's got hands. You never know. Yeah. Robbie Gould was our desperate kicker pick. There's always a kicker out there.
Yeah, I mean, we don't expect San Francisco to score too many actual touchdowns, so hopefully they can just get in field goal range.
Yeah, let's hope they can get. That's the problem. There was no kicker left that had a team that get them in field goal range, so we had to go with somebody. It was ticking down. We know Gould's a good kicker. He's a very good kicker. I've always thought that the Bears, great kicker. So, and he kicks in all kinds of conditions. That's good. And then our Rams, which are part of our Jacquizz Rogers internet LL destroyed our internet pick. Yes. That's a joke. But the Rams aren't a bad defense. We were looking at another defense, a couple other defenses to get later on in the draft and pick up Forte in that spot. So
and Patrick, if you want to trade for Martellus Bennett, I'll take Odell.
There it is. The gauntlet's been thrown down. All right, so there's our review, guys. We got a B- by them. Again, I think everybody kind of got a B, somewhere in a B plus to B- range. If you got a C, you weren't that off, and you got an A, you weren't that much better. Nobody got a D in this draft. That's crazy, guys. That's a really good deal right there. Everybody did really good.
Because of how many players everyone drafted and ended up averaging
out. It spreads out. Yeah, it spreads out.
We did this one already.
Okay, yeah, we got pounding already. Let's go.
Patrick's team.
Patrick, you're up.
Patrick, I hope you're listening. You are up. So
C+.
Starting off with your quarterback.
Quarterback, Russell Wilson. Good. Will he stay healthy all year? We shall see, but he can run, he can throw. It's going to get you a lot of points. Michael Thomas, another one of the New Orleans, receivers. That's going to be one of Drew Brees' top, targets. Brandon Cooks, Drew Brees' former top target. Now he's in New England with Brady. Good picks at your receiver spot. Let's see your running backs. Yeah, I can't even say this guy's name. I know
Samaje Perine.
Samaje Perine. Okay, good job, baby. They have a couple of running backs. They're going to use a committee, so this guy might show. I know I've heard of him. I can't ever say his name. He's your starting running back. Bad move there. James Conner, another backup running back. I mean, I'm sorry, bad move there. These are your starters, guy. This is your starters, Patrick.
No wonder you got a C+.
There you go. You heard it from the expert. But I will say, let's go on good news there. Evan Ingram,
great
good.
Pick.
I think that's a good pick for where you got him. I think he's going to help the Giants a lot, especially in the middle where everyone's covering the receivers. He's one of those guys you want to keep an eye on, but he is a rookie. Devontae Parker, he was disappointing last year towards the middle end of the year. He definitely broke through. Decent pick. I mean, you got a lot of good receivers, so that's good. O.J. Howard again. I think he's going to do a lot of good for the Bucs this year. So as a tight end, he's in your flex spot right now. Now here's where you went. You made your pick with Switzer. Pulled him out of nowhere. A little early, in my opinion. He's going to be used like 5 times a game on offense and some punt returns. But you'll get some points there if you can break one a game. You got your worth out of him. I hope you get it. I hope you get the worth out of him because we want to see Switzer dominate as well. Now we have Desean Kaiser. Good pick. He's the starter in Cleveland. He's your backup quarterback. Good job. Kenny Galladay. He's a rookie. I think he's a rookie too. He was injured, I think, but he's back. In a system where they throw a lot. Jermaine Kearse, he was the one that was traded to the Jets for the defensive lineman that a lot of people wanted. With the Jets, anybody could emerge from there, but Kearse can do well there. And Clyde Wolford, he's a blocking tight end for the most part. Kind of Phil Dawson, Arizona, will definitely get some attempts, some field goals. And Seattle's defense, very, very good. Atlanta, but Seattle, very good. Atlanta is good, but fantasy-wise, they can let points go too sometimes. Let's see here. And guys, I'm just flowing this out of my brain right now. So Shallow Hal's up. He had a B. He's had Joe Flacco weakness.
Tony Romo.
He had Joe Flacco and Tony Romo as a backup coming out of the booth.
Yeah, you're definitely in trouble on that quarterback spot. So.
Yeah, you might want to look for trading because Flacco, even though he might be okay, he's got injured earlier. He might not be staying the whole season. Who knows? We'll see. Keenan Allen, your first pick last year, broke his leg or whatever happened to him, MCL tear, whatever last year.
He can go kick rocks.
With socks, right?
Yeah,
that was last year, but this is a new year now. This is a new year. She won't touch him, but this year, if he can produce, they're going to be passing a lot. That's a good pick. Golden Tate, great pick. I like that pick. I wanted to get him on our team. Zeke, obviously, he's a great pick, we believe, but again, with the whole situation with the suspension looming, and we don't know what's going to happen yet. Although he might play the whole year if this thing gets in an injunction. So. Yeah, we hope he's in your team playing because if he is, you got yourself a great running back.
I didn't know that he got Rome.
Christian McCaffrey, another guy we were eyeballing. You stole him from us as well. Who is this? Shallow Hal? Is this hello?
Sorry.
Is this Shallow Hal?
Hal, yes.
Okay, Shallow Hal, you got me pissed off because you took a lot of our players that we really wanted. Golden Tate, Christian McCaffrey, great picks. I do think that this team, aside from quarterback, you have the same issue we have. We have a lot of good receivers and running backs, but we go, and I say a decent tight end too. But the quarterbacks we're lacking a little bit. Although I still think we have a good quarterback, kind of like your situation. So I say higher, above average for both us and you right now. Yeah. Jack Doyle, tight end for Indianapolis. Wow. I guess he'll get a lot of the catches, but not a bad pick, I guess. But he's your starter. Brandon Marshall, good flex player there when he's healthy. Antonio Gates. He's going to put some yards up, too. He's old, though. He's old, but he did good last year. Terrence Williams, he gets 3 catches a game, 20 yards. Not good, I don't think. D'Angelo Williams, a guy I was looking at, just splits too much time, but you have McCaffrey, so that's not a bad pick. And Glennon, another guy we could have picked as a backup. We took Bortles instead. I think Glennon's going to be replaced by Trubisky soon anyways. DeAndre Washington, not much to say there. Romo, we already joked about him.
You took my Tony Romo.
Tony Romo on this list, guys, as someone who was drafted.
Yeah. Not a joke. He's actually drafted.
0.0001% of players drafted Tony.
And Tony Romo's going to get 7 points this year somehow. No, I'm sorry. That was last year. That was last year's stats. That was for the Eagles game. And Vincent Jackson, who is also not on the team right now, he's old. Yeah. Nick Folk, I don't think he's that good of a kicker anymore, guys. I saw him in the Hard Knocks. He barely made the team because Arguello was so bad. Yeah. And Nick Folk missed a lot of kicks as well, even after that. So in Denver defense, very good defense. But do they have enough offense to keep their defense fresh and healthy? Let's see. All right, next team. Good team, definitely not great. There was a team or two better than ours. And I say ours is Shallow's team and ours. I say we're like 4th and 5th in there. But I think that we had – you right? But I do think we had similar kind of teams in that sense. Let me see. Where's the – oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's see here. Oh, no, don't do it. Oh, God, no. Okay. So Sixers of football got an A. So let's see why he got an A. You got Matt Ryan. They put a lot of stuff on these quarterbacks here. So when you get a really top 3 or 4 quarterback, you're going to get a high rating. Matt Ryan, though, is a fantastic quarterback. Obviously, going to put up a lot of numbers. Austin Jeffrey, you all right? Okay. Austin Jeffrey, receiver, you know how I feel about him. They still need some time to mesh, I think. Tyler Lockett. He's all right as a Seattle. He's moving up in the ranks because of the trade they made today. Mark Ingram. Now, he's the one I kept forgetting, guys. He's the one. You right?
Yeah.
There you go. Hold on to that for me. Mark Ingram, guys, again, he's going to split time, so I think he might be a little too pumped up on the list, while I think Peterson is a little too pushed down on the list, in my opinion. They're going to be splitting time. I know somebody will pick the New Orleans running back. There's going to be a lot of split time there, so decent running back, but again, I look at your whole team. It's not really a standout except for Matt Ryan right now, a standout player. Darren Sproles, again, not a standout player. Returner, he's going to be a third down back, but not a starting running back. I don't know about that.
Yeah, Jordan Reed was good, but
Jordan Reed,
he's questionable. What's up with him?
No, he was hurt. He'll be back. He'll be fine.
So Jordan Reed's a pretty good
Let me see. Make sure we get that. Okay, here we go. Okay.
Oh, wait, that's funny.
Well,
I just want to say something real quickly. It's kind of off topic, but it's about the comments. So it was just about how About Them Cowboys and Patrick were thinking about a trade. So something funny that How About Them Cowboys did was said, but change your thumbnail to Cowboys.
That's part of the deal. Hey, we can make trades like that. If you guys want to include that in a trade, that's a personal deal. You guys can make trades or make bets or make deals on the side, guys. That's up to you guys. Talk all the trash you want. In good language on this YouTube stream. Yeah. In the league, you can talk a little more trash. Now, let me go back here. Cordell Patterson, not as a flex player, guys. He's a returner, but he's got enough receivers there. I don't like that too much. And Marquez Lee, Again, he's injury prone. Marquise Lee. He's been questionable for the whole year, it seems. Not too good there. Trevor Siemian, I'm not a big fan of him. Chris Thompson, not bad for a bench guy. He'll be seen sometime. Another Marquise. You like Marquise. Marquise Goodwin. You know, again, on a team that's going to be throwing a lot, so you might get something out of him. Jalen Richard. Now we're getting to the point where we get Farrell Cooper. You got to have that breakout from him, and then Jermaine Grisham. Actually not bad as a backup, but, you know, he gets like 3 catches a game, if that, 3 targets a game. Justin Tucker, he might be kicking a lot of field goals this year in Philly defense. You know, not bad. Definitely going to have some good points from them. So Sixers stuck with his Philly team. I don't think it was an A draft. Definitely pretty decent. But I will say your receivers and running backs right now in your starting lineup look a little weak, man. C+. B-. Team Josh Jones got a B. And Mr. Josh Jones here got Jameis Winston as the quarterback. I'm not really sold on Winston. I don't think he has the brain to really handle the stuff that the NFL quarterbacks have to handle. You know, I see your eyes. You know that, right? I'm just making sure. If you want, I don't care, baby.
Why do you move the camera a little bit so it's more down?
Yeah, I know. I kind of do. Let me see here.
No, just move the whole screen.
Okay, that's the thing. If I move the screen, it's going to fall.
Oh, there you go.
I can't risk that. Yeah, so anyway, guys, sorry. Just fixing that. Hopefully we're clear. And where are we at here? Okay, so Jameis Winston, I'm not sold on him. He'll put you some points up because he throws a lot, but
Crabtree's probably
Crabtree's a good pick. He's your second Oakland receiver.
But he puts up a lot of numbers.
He does put up numbers. Ginn gets only numbers, guys. He gets numbers on returns. I don't care if he's on New Orleans with Drew Brees. He's a return guy. As your starter, I say no. Jay Ajayi, definitely a top running back. Good pick. You know, solid there. Jamal Charles now, I mean, he's injury prone. I know I had him last year at the Chiefs, and he was hardly played. I know he's back this year. He's on the team with the Broncos. They're going to split time. But all it takes is one injury, and he's your backup. You can't do that, baby. You got to be careful. I almost fell. You're hitting the table, and it's going to, yeah. So, yeah, I don't like Jamal Charles. I will say, jumping down to your receiver, to your flex spot with Latavius Murray, look for him to maybe make a move. I don't put him out of the running back situation. I know they had a rookie there, and Latavius Murray was signed off of the Raiders. Yeah. I like Latavius Murray. He's a former UCF guy, alma mater. Maybe I'm biased, but I like that pick. You might want to move him up there instead of Charles. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. Rob Gronkowski, guys, obviously one of the best tight ends, if not the best one when he's healthy. Nothing much to say about him. Yeah. And then Torrey Smith, good. I said Latavius. And Torrey Smith, I like that pick. In this kind of draft, is a good pick. So definitely, for where you got him at. I'm not a big fan of the Eagles, you know that. Deshaun Watson from Houston, good backup, although he's not it's Mr. Savage is the starter, but Deshaun Watson might show up one day. You never know. And then the rest of these guys, Bryce Butler, he's the 4th receiver. You get 10 snaps a game.
So again,
not much from there.
Because again, if you ever need a backup or someone's hurt or something,
to throw him in, you're not gonna get much out of him that week unless he gets a breakout week and get lucky. But again, your backup's kind of weak, I will say. Chris Boswell, kicker for Pittsburgh, they're gonna get some points. Pittsburgh defense, he's staying with Pittsburgh. Dallas, I would not advise with. But again, like I said earlier, when you picked them, Team Josh Jones, I do think that it's not a bad pick when you think about it. If the Cowboys can do what they did last year and control the clock on offense and put points up, I think we can create some turnovers, even more than last year. We can create some turnovers. We can maybe, pin our ears back and rush the quarterback and maybe get some interceptions, turnovers, whatever it takes, and keep the score at 20 points or under.
Yeah, especially when David Irving comes back. So if you can
get past,
Moore. Yeah, if you can get past that initial 2-week, 4-week bump in the road, Dallas might put up some decent numbers.
So, hey,
are we just going roasting people's teams? We're not just roasting people's teams, guys. We're giving you our opinions on their teams overall, and we'll go ahead and let you know who we think might win the league.
Well, yeah, there's really we think we're going to win the league. That's already been said, guys. Sorry. Now, Josh Jones, decent. I think you got to make a couple improvements, but pretty good picks on your roster there. The champ, an Eagle fan. We're up to him. I think this is an Eagle fan right here. So you got to see Sam Bradford, Minnesota. Oof.
That's got to hurt.
Yeah, that's even worse than our 2 quarterbacks. Even Bortles, I think I would have taken over Bradford. But all right, let's see if you're strong in other places. Definitely strong as a receiver, the first one. Julio Jones, great pick. Obviously, he's going to tear it up. And Sammy Watkins, I don't think that's a great pick. Sammy Watkins, even though he's a number one receiver, Jared Goff has to get the ball to these guys, and that's going to be the problem. Watkins wasn't that great with Buffalo with Tyrod Taylor throwing it, so how much better is it going to be with the Rams? Not a big fan as that as being your number 2. Now, Isaiah Crowell, Cleveland running back, splitting time with Duke Johnson. Don't like him as your number one. But Joe Mixon, he's going to probably produce the most points for you at running back out of this group right here. So I like the Joe Mixon pick, even as your second running back. Tyler Eifert, he's injury prone. But when he's in there and he's out there playing, Dalton throws that ball to him. So that's a good pick. He stays healthy. Jeremy McClain, I never really liked him, just staying honest. Not a big fan of him. Randall Cobb, where you got him, that's a good pick. We almost looked to get him. You got him in his flex. Good pick right there. You're pretty strong at receiver for sure. Your backups, here's where it gets tough. For everybody, it gets tough. Jamal Williams, who's going to see some time out there at with Montgomery sharing time. I think he's a rookie. That's a good pick as a running back. So keep that in mind too, in case you want to throw him in. Floyd, wasn't great. Now in Minnesota, not a big passing team. Dwayne Allen, he's a guy getting late in the draft is a good pick because the New England loves to use 2 tight ends. Gronkowski's one, Dwayne Allen's the other, and he was pretty decent with the Colts a couple years ago when he had his best years. Chris Ivory, a guy we were going to take, wanted to get him because we never know with Fournette. It might be he got injury issues. You never know. Chris Ivory will be the guy that takes the touchdowns, the short yardage, and and again we have T.J. Yeldon in case that happens too for those passes. T.J. Yeldon might be in there on third downs anyways. You got Ivory, he'll be basically replacing Fournette if something happens to him.
Yes.
Philip Dorsett, great pick. Late in the draft, a late trade by the Colts to the New England Patriots today, and you picked them up. You never know. They're trying to find someone to fill in that spot, so I think that's a good pick. Hogan, Mendola, those guys are good. When we got Malcolm Mitchell, these are good picks. Philip Dorsett, these 4 guys are going to be filling in and helping Tom Brady, get his groove back when it comes to finding someone to replace Edelman. And then Brock Osweiler, who's inactive. I don't know who's going to pick him up with that contract he has attached to him.
No one.
Don't like that pick. Cut him. And then, hold on, let me see. Matt Prater, I have him in my other league. I like him. That's a good pick. I know you probably got him late or later in the kicker group. I think he's a good picker because they're indoors. They have, they move the ball with Stafford, and they don't get touchdowns a lot. So Prater's he can kick them far as long as he's not taking any kind of enhancing drugs like he got suspended for a couple years ago. He's a good solid kicker. Cincinnati defense, again, like the Cleveland defense with LL, similar situation where you're in a division that's low scoring. So not bad. I like that. I like your team as well, champ. I'll never call you the Eagles the champ. Yeah. We done boys. Did we pick them already? We didn't. This is from Jasmine Ortiz Lawrence. Draft grade an A, another high draft grade. Only 2 A's. You were one of the only 2 A's. Let's see what you got. Now you have Brian Hoyer. Wow, I was mistaken. I thought you get high drafts for quarterbacks, but no, Brian Hoyer.
The team must be stacked.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking at Hoyer. I'm like in disbelief. And he's your starting quarterback with an A draft. Wow. Okay, T.Y. Hilton. Now, guys, if Luck is in there, T.Y. is going to be rocking it. But we don't know when Luck's going to come back. No. And until then, I don't know. I had T.Y. a couple years ago, and he was just so disappointing. But he had a good year before that, so let's see if he can get back to his normal way. If they get Luck, that's a great pick. Stephon Diggs, again, low scoring, low product offense like the Minnesota. So he might hopefully get a lot of catches for you. This is why she got an A. Le'Veon Bell, number one, the number 2 pick in the draft, basically. I think
that combined with T.Y. Hilton as well.
No. Yeah, I didn't get to look at the whole draft yet, but I get Le'Veon Bell, guys. Obviously, enough said about him. He catch the ball, run the ball. He does a ton of points. I can't see the top. Okay, Ty Montgomery. Again, he's a starter. He's going to be, he did okay last year. He's going to be splitting time with the rookie. And again, number 88. It's hard for me to root for a number 88 at running back. Just joking. He's your number 2. Not bad for number 2 running back. Henry Hunter for the I was going to say LA Clippers, for the LA Chargers. Again, they have Antonio Gates and going to have Hunter. Hunter Henry. He did well last year towards the end of the year, so look for him to produce. But he's not an outstanding tight end. Bilal Powell. He's a sleeper guy. That's another reason why you're going to get it, because you got him late in the draft. Very good pick. He's going to put up numbers in the receiving category. So look for him as a running back to put up a very good pick. Paul Perkins. Again, I'm not a big fan of Paul Perkins, but for where you got him, good pick. This is why you got A, because of the depth you went into this, so that your flex players are really starters. So you got good draft. Kobe Fleener, tight end there. He's going to get a lot of passes from Breeze. As your backup, very good. You might want to flex him sometimes. Paul Richardson, Seattle receiver. Jaron Brown, not a bad pick, I will say, for being so late like that. If you needed a receiver, good pick. And then Rashad Jennings. He's not on the team anymore. He'll be picked up by someone probably be like the 3rd or 4th running back. So, nothing big. What can you do when you get that late in the draft? McManus is a good pick. I like him in Denver. If they can just move the ball a little closer to the goal to the end zone, he'll get some field goals. Novak was cut today, so you have to release him or wait till he gets picked up. Arizona defense very good. They have a friendly schedule, I think, and Indianapolis very bad, I think. So that's my opinion. There you go. We have a couple more to go. I hear yawning from each side of me, so I'm going to try to wrap this up, guys. We have 16 of you guys out there, guys. We've been busting our butts here for almost 3 hours.
Yes.
Give us that. Oh, that's what is a like. Is that thumbs up? And if you haven't subscribed, of course, subscribe, guys. Do us that favor, and again, donating wise, watch the ads, guys. You let the ads go through, or you click the ad. I think you help us out with like a nickel.
If you watch the whole ad, then you help us.
Yeah, if you watch the whole ad, you help us, guys, and we can eventually get another microphone.
Or less sharing the microphone.
Yes, then we can pass it around a little easier, get better sound.
All right,
So
let's.
microphone.
Yes. Now, Zero God loading. You are the last team.
Last but not least.
Yeah, starting off with Tom Brady.
Whoa. So you got a B.
Yeah.
You got Tom Brady. I obviously, he's not a fantasy like superstar, but last year,
Solid, dependable.
No, he's solid and dependable. But last year, I wanted him so bad because I knew he was going to have a fire in his butt. I don't think he's going to do as good this year, although he's getting 4 extra games. So, but I think he's gonna be probably getting around the same numbers you see there, but in 16 games. So, great pick, Brady. You can never ever go wrong with a team that doesn't. Be careful, maybe you're gonna knock it down. You can't go wrong with a team that throws almost all the time. Even to the running backs, they just throw to the running back. So Brady, you're gonna get a lot of points. Terrell Pryor Sr. with Washington, he was a former quarterback in college. They got him from Cleveland. I think that he's gonna be good. He's gonna be one of the better receivers, but he's not a number 1 receiver for a fantasy team. So there, I think it's a little hit, but he's still good. He's still decent. John Ross, he was the one that was injured from Cincinnati. Very fast. He's their slot guy. I think he's going to put up some numbers when he's healthy, but he's still a rookie guy, so give him some time. And he's your second receiver. I don't know. Let's see who you got a running back. McFadden as your starting running back. Oof. Well, as your number 1, I disagree, but I will say week 1, if Zeke's not there, now he elevates you to a very good pick at that point. So, guys, I think I do think that is a decent pick as long as for week 1 and Zeke's not there. That's not a good pick, but a good placement for him this first week of week 1. Then we have Shane Vereen, again, Giants running back with what's his name, with the one you were going to pick from the Giants running back. Oh, I forgot his name. Paul Pearson, or no, I don't know what his name was. Whatever his name was, he sucks. I'm sorry to say, unfortunately, Shane Vereen was decent with the New England Patriots, but he's going to be splitting time, probably making a lot more catches than anything else. But I don't see any Giant running back really doing much out there this year. Jimmy Graham as a tight end for Seattle. I got him the first year with Seattle. I was very disappointed. And then, of course, he blows up the next year. So I do think he's going to continue to do well. He finally found his rhythm with Russell Wilson. Amendola, you stole him from us. We wanted him. That's a great pick. Yeah, good pick. I think he's going to be one of the emergent guys that takes over for Edelman because he is built like Edelman. And Tom Brady loves to throw to Amendola or Edelman. They almost look the same. He's going to get a lot of catches, means a lot of points. Kenny Stills, good, but you got a bad quarterback there. Stills is the second guy, third guy there. He's a quick guy. He's going to also do some returns with Landry. I don't know. I think that he's going to be okay, but again, as a flex player, good job. Alex Smith, good backup quarterback, solid for Brady, for what you have. Chris Conley, receiver for Kansas City. I'm not really sold on any receivers for Kansas City because they don't pass that much. Charles Sims, running back Tampa, with the suspension to Doug. Hello.
Sorry,
no, I was gonna say who's the running back for the Bucs? I'm having a brain fart.
Doug Martin.
Doug Martin. Thank you, baby. Doug Martin. You see, Doug Martin. With him being suspended for 4 games, you're gonna see Jaquiz Rogers. You're gonna see Charles Sims. You're gonna see the other. Who was the other one that was picked too? That was really good. There's another guy that was picked. Somebody picked them. Good pick. Any of these guys going to maybe produce something for the Bucs in the first 4 weeks, and maybe more into the season. We shall see. And then we start dropping off. Vernon Davis, tight end for Washington. Definitely they got. Oh God, I'm dead here, guys. Too many names today.
I mean, I don't really know him, so I don't.
Yeah, he's Reed, Josh Reed from the Redskins. Josh Reed or Jordan Reed? I don't know. Either way, Reed. Jordan Reed from whatever Reed from the Washington Redskins, the tight end. He's their main guy. Vernon Davis was really good with San Francisco a couple, years back, and he's been moved around to the Broncos, some other teams. he's your depth guy. You never know. And Kamir Allen, who looked good to me with the Ravens, but kind of been in and out, injured, and kind of fallen out. So now he's with the Colts without a quarterback currently. And even when he comes in, then you maybe want to see him maybe sneaking him in once in a while. Yeah. Gostkowski, very good, one of the best kickers out there for sure. Suck up. Not a sucker and not sucky, but he's your backup. So that's not bad if you want a backup kicker. And then Baltimore's defense in a weak division again, and a weak scoring offensive division, except for the Steelers, I'd say, and maybe the Bengals. Very good, good matchups there. So again, you got to be very good. Everybody, I think everybody did generally a fantastic job. Let's go to the main screen of the league. Hit league. Hold on, guys. Give us 1 second here. We're gonna get ready to close this thing down here in a couple of minutes. Let me just see something here. 18. We got 18 you guys in here, or 20 you guys in here. Hit like, guys. Hit subscribe if you haven't.
So guys,
let's see the first week. First week, guys. Here it is. Go all the way to the bottom. Yep.
My Cowboys family, we will be facing Patrick's team. So Patrick, we'll see you there.
And guys, I made this a rivalry week for a couple different reasons, but because the way this thing got put into kind of randomized. I saw that, I see a lot of Cowboys Giants this week, which, of course, who plays week 1? The Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. So if you look here, let me see, Cowboys Legends playing Dak Attack. Yeah. I'm trying to see some of the Eagles. Where's the Eagles guy? Where the Eagles guy?
Cowboys, Daniel's team destroyer.
We Them Boys is playing against Sixers of football. That's a good matchup there.
Alex is what is he a fan of again?
Carolina Panthers.
There we go. Yeah. So, but he's facing the Gladiators. The Champ is another Eagles guy. He's facing Them Boys.
See, and that's why it's rivalry, guys.
Hollyway is facing Alston. Jeffrey Dahmer is facing Zero God Loading. So another rivalry.
You guys see what's going on here? Yeah. So we got Tobias going against Dylan's Dynasty. Josh Jones against Shallow Hot. It's a good matchup. We're gonna have KB's Top Notch versus How About Them Cows? You said that one already. Daniel's team versus Destroyers. Eric. Buckle up, guys. It's going to be fun. Look at these projected. Now, guys, you can move them around. These are just projections. I would never go by that only. But the projections, you can see where everyone's kind of in the 120 to 110 area, it looks like. Anybody who's over 120 is doing damn good. Anybody who's under 110 is kind of hurting a little bit. And that's who our matchup is, Patrick. Sorry. But you got the lowest. You and the Let's Get Pounding.
Shallow How has the lowest.
Really? Oh, wow. Shallow How must have a guy that's maybe a hurt or inactive. Yeah, maybe.
So guys, definitely
just move around your team, guys.
He has Tony.
Yeah, but he's not starting. But I will say, if you look here, where's the mouse? No, the mouse. Move it down a little bit. Look at the right of the screen, guys. It's right there. Toyota halftime. Move it down a little bit. Move it down a little. Okay, the other way.
You say move it down.
Down, like okay.
That means up.
Okay, whatever. There we go. That's good. I want to make sure you guys see Sixers of Football by Toyota halftime, whatever Toyota, and by Yahoo have rated him as the winner as the best manager in this draft. Just letting you guys know he was rated as the winner, a stinking Eagles fan. So congratulations to you there, JT Sixers. and then we can move down. You can see the full draft board. We've got to look at it here because this is what we see. This is what you see. So you got to move it down, up, down, whatever you call it. Keep going. A little more to the top there. So guys, right there, you can see it all. Sixers of Football got an A. Gladiators got an A.
Oh, We Them Boys got a better A.
I'm sorry. Okay, we cut it off. My fault, guys. Resetting. I'm sorry. My fault. I see. Okay, so We Them Boys got an A. Sixers. You guys can look at your report card. It gives you a grading and how you did it. It kind of breaks down your draft. It's pretty cool. So who is first? Let me see again. I want to leave it on the screen so we can.
We Them Boys.
Okay, they're number 1?
Yeah, you can see it on there, baby, right here. You see?
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were number 1. Okay, so We Them Boys are number 1. Okay. For some reason, though, the number 1 manager.
Still rated the number 1 manager.
Yeah, so you got the number 1 managing position. I guess it's just a tie, but yes, I guess Sixers of Football was rated number 1. So I'm going to say he was the best draft guy according to Yahoo. Not to us. Not to us, right?
No.
Not to
we
us,
did
right?
the best job.
Yeah. No, but I think Tobias had one of the better teams. I will say I'm going to give it to Tobias, Argentina. So, anyways, We Them Boys got Sixers of Football, and We Them Boys got A's. Dylan's Dynasty was the only one with a B plus, guys. Now let's run down these B's. Everybody these are the killer B's right here. KB's Top Notch team got a B. Daniel's team got a B. Gladiators got a B. Zero God Loading got a B. Destroyers got a B. Team Josh Jones got a B, and Alston Jeffrey Dahmer got a B, and Shallow's team got a B. A lot of B teams. You can see a lot of average drafts according to Yahoo. And now in the lower half, which would be we're in there somewhere, Dak Attack got a B minus. Cowboys Legends LL got a B minus. My Cowboys family. We got a B minus. We got a B minus somehow. But I can understand getting because of that malfunction we had. We could have had a B or an A minus. Anyways, we got them boys got a B minus as well. And Tobias Cowboys Argentina got a B minus, although I think he did the best in the draft overall from top to bottom. Now at the lowest of the low, the bottom of the barrel, guys, and don't fret and don't despair because guess what?
Remember.
Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Remember, guys, bottom of the barrel, but still, don't fret. These things don't mean much. Let me move it over for you. There you go. These are just projected.
Projected by Yahoo doesn't mean that it's.
Yeah, don't start crying yet, guys. So Patrick's team, yes, you got a C plus. Let's get pounding. Alex's team got a C. The champ got a C.
Not the champ.
The champ is an eagle, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, and then how about them Cowboys? HBTC, you got a C. So you last three there got tied for a C there. One C plus, one B plus, a bunch of Bs, a couple of B minuses, and 2 As. Yeah. Guys, I will say for a 20-team league, you guys really gave it your all. Really did fantastic out there. It's a very deep draft. I'm very proud of us.
Yes.
Right here, and Little G is in the room, and I'm very proud of all you guys out there doing a really good job on our draft. Really put a lot of time and effort into this. We are happy that you guys hopefully had fun. If you liked it, guys, give us a like on this stream.
Like.
Rewatch it if you need to. We got 14 or 15 of you guys on here. Bottom of the barrel, but again, don't fret there. How about them Cowboys? That means nothing really in the end.
Guys, don't put too much stock into this. But if you guys want to go ahead and start making trades within yourselves, if anyone is interested in making a trade with us, of course, shoot us a message, let us know. But guys, we are gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. So
we're rolling on to 3 hours.
Yeah, holy crap, guys! This was intense, but this was a lot of fun. So
hold on.
wait.
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Go talk. I'm sorry. I'm not ready to shut down.
Oh, okay. Well, so all right, guys. Oh, there we are. You can see us.
Hello.
Hi, Def.
Yes.
Hi.
So
hold on a second. Let me just do this, guys.
But yeah, guys. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun here with us today. We definitely had a lot of fun here with you. I've never done a 20-team draft before. I mean, this was intense. So you guys did a great job. Give us just 1 second while I fix the camera again.
Did it move?
No, it's just a little blurry. So here, let me.
What happened?
Oh boy. All right, guys.
So
we got the draft done. You guys came out here, joined us for it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I mean, is there anything left to say? There's
one thing.
Oh yeah.
What is that? Put it in the middle. Let's see what happens. I'm ready,
we'll
baby.
Catch you guys next time.
One's on the way.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Peace.
If you
We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow. Give me that.
Yeah.
Let me get into the mic. We're gonna do a live stream tomorrow, guys. A quick update. If anything comes up, of course, keep watching for the Zeke stuff. And guys, as always, everybody touch it. Touch the helmet. Put your hands on it. Put your hands on the helmet. Hold it. Go Cowboys.